Again, let's go. What's going on, everyone? Welcome. It is the Ryan Hart VF Cup Top 8 Finals. What a journey we've come through, all the way from February when it was first released on PC. Now we're here, and it is time for the Top 8 Finals, the culmination of all these amazing qualifiers. We've seen all the action that went down at Frosty Faustings, SEGA slash Maximilian slash TNS, Combo Breaker. We've seen it all. And now it's time for the Ryan Hart Cup to become one of those epic moments of history. I'm joined by none other than Team Chris for another blast. Why not go out with a bang? How you doing, my man?
Hey man, thrilled to be here. I mean, after just seeing you 2 weeks ago, we were just throwing up the VF signs, and of course getting pizza over at Lou Natty's. Fantastic. Want to give a special shout out here to happy birthday to Kage Maru, both of our mains, and hopefully we'll see some of that action in the top 8. But how awesome is it? Awesome throwing down on 3 different qualifiers with you. Now we have this explosive top 8 finish to see who is the best of the best for some of Europe's finest. I mean, we got some legends on deck. And we got some heavy hitters who've like just mastered some of these characters. I'm telling you, you're not going to see any of this 10 years too early type stuff that you're going to see on display. So I am thrilled to be throwing it down with you. And we got 2 wolves up in there as well. I mean, as you can see, you got Master, you got Kingo, of course, Kingo the AoE player, but the other wolf being that Natsuo. Also had an amazing performance winning the previous qualifiers. So and
indeed,
we can see K coming back with Elaine.
Nice.
So,
we're gonna get
stuff.
Yeah, no, for sure, man, for sure. It's super exciting. I don't know what's going to happen. We've got a nice variety of characters, some diversity there. Also, a good mixture of countries from Europe as well. So it's a nice little session ahead of us. Let's get into meeting some of the players, shall we? I mean, we know who's been dominating in the qualifiers. Um, but yeah, I think now's a good time to talk a little bit about each of the players. I do want to run one thing quickly though. Before that, yeah, I'll just show you a little bit about what each player has to say and just a little bit about their character and personality. So here we go. First player, Kingo. Character AoE favorite stage, training stage. We just talked about that, didn't we? Epic soundtrack.
The training stage definitely slaps. I
Such
mean,
a
I'm not
sick.
a fan of training stage across the FGC,
Right.
but they do it right in this one.
Yeah, no, I mean, it if training stages didn't all look so generic, maybe it'd be all right. But they all, it's always that tile based. It might kind of I always think of I don't know why, but I think of like Street Fighter Cross Tekken. That's the one training stage that sticks in my head. But they all look the same. And CVS two, I think CVS two one as well. But
Oh yeah, that
whoa,
one.
whoa, hang on a minute. Every player gave a quote. Kingo, he woke up and chose violence, man. Did you read that quote at the bottom?
Yes.
Damn. Damn. Is
he
that how
wants to
man's
ruin.
going on?
He wants to
Oh
ruin
my
birthdays,
days.
character birthdays. Just don't fly for this.
Yo, wow. Okay. So, oh, bracket will be up in a sec, mister. I haven't actually logged it into the night bot, so you won't get it up with the icon. But yeah, I'll put that in during the break for you guys, so you know what's going on. But we do have the bracket, and I'm going to be showing you that momentarily. So stay with us. Yeah. So there's Kingo. He won the first Ryan Hart VF Cup champion there with AoE, defeating Neon K in the grand finals. And there he is. And, he's come to play, as his quote, quite his choice words describe. So next up, from Italy, it is Mr. or Mr. VFDC, whichever you like best. Main character Wolf, favorite stage, usually a caged one, not necessarily the taco, but I can work with taco too. You gotta love it, man. You gotta love it. And the quote is Burning Hammer. Yes, indeed, indeed. Hailing from Italy, one of the best cuisines in the world. I challenge anyone to say otherwise. Italy know their food. That is one thing they got right. Definitely. So yeah, Mr. Very impressive performance in the first. I remember him just steamrolling players in the first qualifier.
Yes.
I think it was on the taco stage where he just ran over some people. So yeah, good to have him on board. Gonna be great. Next up, it's another wolf. Natsu the wolf, but this one's from France. Favorite stage, Snow Mountain. Definitely wolf esque wolf main energy there. I will do my best. May the best player win. Can't argue with that, eh?
No, great mentality, and also he just plays by the home field advantage. When you got that, you know it humbles you.
Definitely. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Next up, we've got, how do you, is it Godel? Godel? Godel with the Kage hailing from Italy as well. Favorite stage, Temple. So yeah, Carpool. Wait, so that's two Italian players and two French players so far. Interesting. Favorite stage, Temple, and his quote is "Bring it on."
Yeah, he had an impressive in the last qualifier. He had a very impressive third place showing,
He
losing
did
to
indeed.
Kingheim as well, and also just had a good run, especially against. Remember he yeah, I'm trying to go through my notes here, but he had
Hmm.
that losers bracket run in particular where he defeated Mister in the first round of the bracket
Ah,
of the third
impressive.
qualifier. Mister was heavily favored to win,
Yeah.
but then there was some issue I think was showing up, causing Camille to advance in the winners bracket, and
Oh, I
then in the
see.
losers bracket, Godell went 2-1 over Mister off stream, if I recall
Gotcha.
correctly. So that was a big surprise there, and so looking to see what this Kage can do is definitely entertaining to see him go through. The likes of Camille, and then in the getting to the losers final there, losing to Kingheim, who we also see in this bracket.
Yeah, amazing stuff, man. That's really cool. So yeah, he's rocking the Kage from Italy. Next up, also from Italy, it's Nero with the Jackie. Favorite favorite stage. I don't have one. I can win on any.
There we go. There we
And
go.
his quote is I won't even have to try. Whoa, fighting talk, man. I love these quotes that these guys come up with.
You know, it's good that Italy is shaped like a boot. The country is shaped like that because he's just going to put that whole country on the map just with the down KG repeatedly until the yeah. I know after we saw Chinpan in the spectacular run he had over
Oh
at
my
Combo Breaker,
days.
a lot of
Yeah.
Jackies are coming out of the works to just prove that they could move the pace a bit more. And when you get this far into the qualifier, we're going to see more than just an outlap. We're definitely going to see like how he can play the game on the sharp corners, though. But absolutely love seeing the work Nero's done.
Definitely, no, definitely, definitely. I mean, I think Jackie's actually one of those characters that puts the energy in you. He has that fire in it. Like, I swear, when you use Jackie for a long time, he just makes you hype. Like, just the way the character is, his move set, the way he's expressive when he does the moves, like his combos are sick. Like, you just get hype when you pick him. I can't explain it. It's
The
mad.
crowd at Combo Breaker, like the live crowd,
Yeah,
which had like pretty much like top players, curious players,
yeah,
Yakuza cosplayers, even people from Sega.
yep.
Even Aoki-san was there and
Yeah,
everything,
I see.
and we were
Man's came down. Kidokoro
yeah,
Aoki come down from Japan. Like these mans are on it. The
yeah,
open,
they were
but
hanging out.
you gotta
And
love
that
that though.
crowd every time Chinpan's Jackie even teched a throw, even from teching a throw, the whole live audience just chimed in with "Yeah!"
Yeah, no,
And
they were
that
on it.
was just
Every time there was a
30
knee
years of
strike,
VF.
yeah, no, it
You
was
know,
sick. It was sick. I was in the
it was
second row
sick.
and I was listening. Every time there was a knee strike, the crowd would be like, yeah. And
Yeah,
Every time Shun took some drinks, they would be like, drink, drink. Like it
yeah.
was too sick. And a lot of
Oh,
them guys don't even play
yeah.
VF. See, the joke thing is, a lot of them guys don't even play VF, but they just saw the energy and joined in. Like, I really enjoyed that. You know what I'm saying? It was sick.
Yeah,
So,
even
yeah.
and a combo breaker as well, and even a VF local that I put on last night. People just
Mm.
pass by and see like how the game looks, how it works on PC, and they're just like, "Oh, this just looks fun." And
Yeah,
I
yeah,
just got to
yeah.
say about that the match you're referring to, which is Fudo Itabashi, where they took breaks and they just built up meter with the drinking.
The
I
drinks,
love
yeah.
that we had the translators, interpreters with the sign language, and they were just repeatedly signing drink, drink, drink. It was one of the most degenerate yet esports thing I've ever seen. It was awesome. Loved it.
There's actually a clip I wanted to upload because those ladies at the front, right? I give them a
Yeah.
lot of respect, man. They sat there. I don't know how long they were sitting there for the whole production, how many hours that was, just signing, sitting there, sign language all day. I got a lot of respect for them, and I was watching them. They were really hard at work the whole time. It was just such a great thing to see. It's a beautiful thing, man. Really, communication on every level. You gotta love it. Next up. Dr. Curion with the Go, Hinogami Go, favorite stage waterfalls. And his quote is top
Okay.
8 EU, baby.
Yeah,
Hailing
he's been
from the
impressive.
Germany. Hailing from Germany. Jawohl. You know what I'm saying? That's what we want. A little bit of mixture. Different countries coming into the to the balance. So yeah. What are you
Yeah,
saying though?
he
You like Go as a character?
love Go.
He's sick in it. I want more of his story. Like I want to see him just murk bare people. One of them.
The-
I bet he's got one of them. I would see. I would watch a 2.5 hour Go movie. That's kind of like an old boy, done in like an old boy style. I swear
yes.
he's got some mad history. Go had some crazy past. Like you know that he didn't come out too normal. Like he's been through some stuff. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah,
Like
I mean, look at the stage. Like I always talk about his stage, which is originally the abandoned dojo, now
oh yeah, yeah.
renamed
Oh,
to
the Broken
Broken
House. Yeah,
House, and then
yeah.
renamed back into Broken House.
Yep, yep,
But
yep.
it's like in VF5 vanilla when the game first came out, it's just like a nice little just an open little design of a house in a neighborhood on a block, and then just
Yeah.
more and more, we just set it on fire just a little bit more. It's like I want to know how this got there. Like who left the toaster plugged in, or like I just
Yeah.
I need to see where this evolution came from.
Mm-hmm.
There's a
Yeah,
great
man.
video,
So,
by the way, which shows the transition of the levels
oh,
as
for
the
real?
versions of VF5 has occurred. Yeah, someone posted it on Reddit. I'd be happy to share in the chat. It was
Mm.
but it shows like how even on the different stages, like the palace stage, how it's like squared originally, and then it became the taco stage. And
Right,
it's
right, right.
very interesting to see how some of the stages, including Temple kind of seems to have like it was originally blue and had more of a technology kind of look to it, and then it
Mm.
just became more and more. I'm sorry, I'm talking about the statue stage, the statues one.
Yeah, yeah. I
But
hear
that,
you. I hear you.
yeah. So the evolution of those stages, like that's a story within itself. I want to know.
No, for sure, for sure. All right, but let's quickly run through the people. Yeah. So next up, Mr.
Yes.
Neon K with the Eileen. Favorite stage Aurora beats in my heart. Theme of Eleanor will show you my rhythm. We all know rhythm is very important on fighting games, but especially on VF, man. If you're not tuned into your opponent's rhythm, you can't aim for counter hits. You're not gonna know when to sidestep. You're not gonna know when they're trying to throw you. Like understanding your opponent's rhythm is not talked about enough. That is
Yes.
underexpressed. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
So
facts.
yeah. So I mean, obviously, so Neon K did qualify in the very first qualifier, and obviously, I wanted to represent that he put the work in to get here. Neon K gets a special shout out because he actually was playing in the tournament and he was also a member of staff, in the tournament. Um, unfortunately, he wasn't able to make it today, so we won't have Neon K on deck. But I wanted to still raise up his graphic and give him a huge shout out for the qualification and for being an excellent member of staff on the Ryan Hart VF Cup staff board. So yeah, big shouts to Neon K, and it does mean that his first round opponent is going to get a bye. So that's that right there. Next, why can't I hear myself? Have you got the stream on? Turn it off, man. I can hear myself on your screen.
Oh,
We've got
apologies.
Kingheim, Shun D, favorite stage statues, and his quote is "Let me drink, please." What are you saying about Shun?
Oh no, Kingheim's been a blast to watch. I
He's
mean,
been sick.
especially like, yeah, the impressive
Mm.
the grand finals had against Kingheim as
Yeah,
well, and
that
where
was
that came, and then the 3-0 finish against Godell's amazing run in the losers final was definitely something to see, and it's definitely been Shun's season as well. Loving how I want to see how people always. I love how people react to
mm.
Shun's game, especially like differentiating between going after the crouching stance and then also where he just chooses to lie down. Like this guy, like Shun is an impressive character, not just because of his meter gain and the drinks that he builds, but
Right.
also at the same time, this guy also like just reinstates the wake up game for
Sure,
himself
sure.
as a mix up.
Mm-hmm.
Like as more, and I noticed that a lot, especially during the Open Championship, watching which players know how to punish it and work with it. That's
Mm-hmm.
really what makes Shun fun. But in other words, hey, let him cook, let him get some sips in the mix, of course, and looking forward to just seeing how Kingheim just puts his French Shun on display.
Yeah, no, for sure, man, for sure. So yeah. Um, that's what it is, I guess. Big shout outs to man like Neon K. And then we'll probably be seeing more of him in the next season, I imagine, when there's more time. But yeah, that's what it is for this one. I do actually want to show the bracket, but before that, I've got a little something for you to watch. Check it out. Epic stuff, man. Epic stuff. Little ting there. You know what I'm saying? Little trailer and that. Introduce all the mans them. So yeah, this is what we're doing. That's what we're doing. And right here, we've got the bracket, so you can see exactly who is going up against who. Everyone starts in winners, and all the sets are best of five. All right, everything is best of. There's no best of three today. Everything is best of five, all the way up to grand finals and on the loser side as well. Yeah, so that's what it is, guys. Yeah, man. Starts from the top, work our way down. So let's just get it straight. So Kingheim is gonna get a bye, right? Neon K is
Right.
absent. So Kingheim is going to get a bye and move in to face the winner of Kingo versus Mr. VFDC, which is going to be our first match of the day. I hope you guys are excited. I know I am. I don't know what's going to happen. These guys been strutting their stuff in every qualifier, and it's going to come down to who wants it the most and who's been putting in the work. You got them guys been slacking off the last couple of weeks. They might be falling short. For escape time, they might not be quite there. You know what I'm saying? So let's
Right.
see what happens anyway. How you doing, my man?
Especially in this especially in this matchup in particular, it's going to really throw down who could escape the throws and just deal with it. Like, also, Wolf has some good options for getting around Aui's countering stance as well. Like, we with the two-handed attacks can definitely break through it. But stage comes into play as well, and also just the tech game. I think is really going to tell. Like, by that I mean like the recovery game, the delayed recovery, the quicker the recovery, being able to counter different throws from the ground and avoiding getting picked up and whipped in Wolf's direction, and also like just watching out for the for what Mister can do with the deadly move. That thing can definitely turn things around on its side. So I definitely look forward to in this match in particular, Aoi and Wolf. I'm always looking forward to seeing how the levels are selected as well, because that often can tell a story with to turn the tide and see where it goes. But Kingo is one of the legends. I mean, But both of these also. Oh yeah, I want to point out also, if I'm not
Yeah, go ahead.
mistaken, yeah, these are two of like very active like editors on VFDC.com. Also,
Right.
so want to throw out like how I recognize these names from a long time ago, just on the various decades I've been on the VFDC website. Like,
Mm.
I actually confessed to someone that I've never had an account on that website, and then someone else told me like, yeah, I never have either. They've been browsing that site for like about 15 years. So, want to give a special, always give a shout out to that site as well, how it's community run, and just especially the people who edit and bring like so much great content for us. These are two of those players.
Yeah, no, for real, for real. So yeah, this is what's gonna happen. And yeah, Kingo, he needs no introduction really, right? I mean, he's been dominant every time we saw him. I think in one of the qualifiers, he just sort of rocked up and came late and just said, "Yeah, put me in losers," and he ran it all the way back from losers. He ran every match back and got to grand finals. I was just like,
Yeah.
"Wait, what? You don't need two lives like normal human beings, like regular mortals. You're good with one, yeah?"
He
So yeah.
did, and who stopped him? He got all the way. It was an epic losers run.
Natsu stopped him with the wolf
Yeah, Natsuo
grand
stopped him
finals.
here, and so this
Yeah.
has the Natsuo's teacher here
Yeah.
as well, because that was one where Natsuo like pretty
Oh, he
much
was
ran
on
it.
one. He was
Yeah,
on
he
one
was
that day.
on one
He'd had his three
before,
Weetabix, man. He was ready for war.
and
Ready
he
for war,
was,
man.
he was. It was
He was
facts,
on it.
and Kingo sent him to losers as well. So
Yeah, yeah. Oh, is
very
it? Yeah,
interesting
see?
how that plays out. Yeah,
Yeah,
but
so
Kingo rather ended up with a put up 9 fights
mm,
that whole stream, but exactly like that. Yeah, arrived late and then had it was Outlaw Beast in that matchup then, and then from all the
Outlaw
way in the
Beast,
beginning.
that Kage. Was it Kage,
Yeah.
innit? Yeah, I remember that guy. He had a very aggressive I liked his style actually. He had a very aggressive Kage. I like a bit of aggression in people's gameplay, a bit of fire
Oh,
there.
especially yeah,
Yeah,
especially
yeah, yeah.
like I feel like my Kage is boring, and it's always like inspires me. So when I see people with Kage using kind of just being able to have the sauce, like being able to use that PKG
Yeah.
from behind jump, and then getting the chop to the back of the neck after out of that, like just
Mhm.
doing kind of those flying around with Kage, it just makes me go, man, I'm so boring with this character. Like not even a statement, testament of good or
Mm,
defensive, just more so boring. But here
yeah.
we have it. So and Kingo's very comfortable in this matchup, as we've seen in some of the victories that he's had against other grapplers as well. So
Yeah.
let's see
Yeah.
where I'm excited to see where this one goes. In that tournament, at the last minute of that second qualifier. So Mister here playing off the dominant performance that he had in the first showing there in his in the third place finish, falling behind Kingo and Neon K. So let's see where this goes.
All right, let's jump into the next of my man super loud music because that is so loud. Oh my days, my eardrums. My eardrums, help me. No. Right, there we go. That's whew.
So we're in the Genesis here. This is the single wall. So there's 3 corners of ring out, and I've seen a lot of hype things happen in this stage too. I don't underestimate it. So
Mm.
immediately starts off with the Deadly Wolf, and Kingo immediately counters back. This time goes full circular with the low. Oh, already the throw escapes. Deadly move, got himself a bit of a feint. Okay, pushes back. Oh, there we go. Good backdash there to bait out the wake up kicks. And again, just causing Mister to overextend. Now he's in the ring out. Oh, escapes a drop kick to the knee. Oh, but there's that deadly move. We're going coast to coast. Wake up kicks gets the job done. What a first round there. 30 seconds of fury. And you can see the spacing. That's one of the things Mr. So Good excels with the Wolf. Oh, did he just cross under with the shoulder? Versus that front face lock. Oh, there we go. The Falcon Arrow. Again, yeah, that backdash. Able to change that stance, using that as a feint. And they're going to
Mm.
take him down. Look at the damage and get the chop. No
Crazy.
time
Yes.
to tech.
Sorry, I just was just recovering. My eardrum, my surviving eardrum is okay now after that blast. But yeah, Wolf with the short drop kick into the step. Nice side step there from Kingo. Oh, the parry. Yep. Punch, punch, kick.
Yeah, still fishing to
Get
cut the
off
legs.
me.
Great tech.
The toe kick though. We're looking for the drop kick again. Low punch into the KS.
Kingo in the driver's seat there.
Ooh,
Oh,
a
caught it.
nice. The timing is sick. King already.
Yeah,
Okay,
Mister was
Mister
throwing out quite a few times too.
trying to get the toe kick, but man, Kingo just super prepared here. You can tell he's done his homework. This is nice. Game audio. Don't worry, guys. I got you. I got you covered. I see you. I see you. I
Yeah,
see you.
definitely understood the assignment there. Just playing like a grappler overall. People have so many different takes on Owie and a combo breaker. I had the pleasure of playing a very extended set with Tengu Man.
Oh, nice.
Who
nice.
was yeah, I mean just awesome peoples, man. I really want to shout out like as many people as I can in the community, but that was really awesome gaining those insights as well. And also just automatically learning like the weaknesses and the risks involved in Owie's counter game.
Yeah, no, for sure. All right, so 1-0 to Kingo. 3 straight rounds there. Mister trying to find his way in. It's a super dark punch. Okay, into the stomp. Looking good here. Oh, interacting an attack. Oh my days. Look like Kingo was expecting a low. Hops over it with that mid kick. Finds its mark anyway, even though he didn't low. First round Kingo, 4 straight rounds so far.
Yeah, very impressive here. And just dodging a lot of the offense, like just having great reads on a lot of the kick attacks. And Mister's still going for that that low drop kick. It's worked a few times, but when it gets caught, this time Kingo definitely makes it pay like an arrow to the knee. And then there goes that sway. 2 lows is going to get the 2-0 for the round to set up match point.
He is on it, man. 5 straight rounds. Mister really needs to get something going here.
Again, yep.
Peoples.
Gets that elbows drop there. Uses the kick and the feint, but again, Kingo does not bite. Another sidestep on the shoulder. Oh, there we go.
Let him get up into the short shoulder just to sidestep it. And there's another throw punish.
That's a great recovery there on the stagger there by Kingo.
Man,
Kingo gets a launch.
Everything, literally everything finding its mark. Kingo just on point right now. Oh my god.
This time, yeah, we got implications here if it doesn't kill.
Oh,
what a sidestep. Oh,
one more hit to do it, and he finally breaks the curse and gets a round on the board. Man, what a struggle just to get that round with the full circular. All right, short shoulder now. Oh, sorry, big shoulder. The confidence is back. Look at this. The confidence is back. Oh,
it surely is.
Hammer. Oh, look at the damage.
Oh, look at that. Yes, sir.
And that's the thing on this game.
Yep.
On this game, momentum is everything. I'm telling you.
Blink and you miss it. 2 straight rounds to even it up and possibly get even. And then he takes the ground.
And you can see the confidence here, Mister. He's turned it all around and he wants to make this game happen and turn it into a 1-1 affair. Shoulder block.
Yeah, he is Teflon on the ground, just slipping and sliding.
Defense on point right now. Another break, Mister. He's not letting this one go. Trying to stop a combo here. Game.
Oh, there we go. Oh, he stole that with 3 straight rounds.
What a turnaround.
It's like a baby face comeback.
That
like
was
a
sick.
baby face. Oh, just running right back, rallying the crowd there. Definitely to see that's how to win it. I mean, we love those comebacks from the 2 rounds. And he did it so quick. As soon as you said, as soon as you said momentum is everything, Mister just snowballed all up in it.
Yep. That is what it is. On this game, if you let your opponent get the upper hand, it is over, man. 1-1. This is all to play for here. And the shoulder block again. He's asserting dominance. Now look at this. The heavy side kick. Pressure for Kingo. He's not letting him breathe. Chris, he's not letting him breathe.
None. The wolf came to feed.
Oh my gosh. He has unleashed the beast here in round 1 of the Ryan Hart Cup Finals.
Like just like we saw in the VF6 trailer, proving why he is the leader of the pack. So undisputed 4 consecutive rounds, and this time with the elbow to the back causes the stagger there.
Oh my god,
that's kill. That's kill.
I can't believe
you're not getting up from that.
Yo, Mister has woken up. Oh my days, Kingo now. I didn't know I was gonna have to say this, but Kingo's on the back foot.
Yeah, and the shoulder charge comes. Already,
and Kingo's backing up for space. Kingo finally, a sign of life here, trying to get some offense going.
Yeah, and it looks like every time Kingo gets a read or just understands where the rhythm is or gets a shove, this time was able to get a knockdown, but Wolf, but yeah, Mister has been able to just like keep the guessing game in his favor though. Oh, what a sidestep! Oh, that's
Carefully calculated there. Kingo needed that to stay in the game here. Not quite 2-1 yet.
Ooh, I think we all needed a breath there.
Okay, Kingo now being very careful about his decisions here. Does not want to give Mister big damage. Nice.
What a catch, and this could result. Ring out and
Oh,
play.
look at that
Good
amazing
sidestep with a
position
deadly
switch
move.
there.
Yeah, Kingo's still able to get
Yep,
reads
after
on
that
Mister
parry.
here.
And he's looking good now. He's back in play here. Look at that.
Ring out. Oh no!
Oh, no!
Oh, got him side turn again. Was able to block that
Oh
kick from the
my
back
God.
stance. Ooh.
And Mister was literally a split second too slow with that decision there. He could have definitely got the ring out. That was close shave there for Kingo.
Final round
the
energy
delay.
here. It's as close
Lands the
as
second one.
it gets.
Look
Yeah,
for the
still
back
leading
P.
with those kick feints.
Yep, and he's let Kingo back in now with a lifeline. Wait, hang on a second. What's going to happen here? Kingo by the ring edge. Sorry, Kingo knows that Mister's by the ring edge. Okay,
Catch
Mister
grab
now.
in the clutch.
And this is a great comeback from Kingo. Turns it all around, weathers the storm, and takes himself into a 2-1 lead. Man, he was on death's door early on there. That was crazy.
It was 5 consecutive rounds, if I recall correctly, and that was just very impressive momentum. And it's just like, that's the thing about Aoi that I love so much about this character is just when you're able to catch like just that one poke, because you could see that he was fishing for, Mister was fishing for some of the evades, some of the other things, just trying to get more crumples in there. And just when you're able to, shout out to my friend Dark Nova, who gave me some great advice here about making yourself uncomfortable to make your opponent uncomfortable. And
it's only 2-1. It's not. It's best of 5.
Oh, so we're going best of 5. Okay.
Yeah, every match is best of 5. So they've got to play one more game. If Kingo wins one more game, yeah, they got it's first to 3. Every round is first to 3 for top 8 here.
Okay.
Yeah, first to 2 is the regular qualifiers.
I see. Yes, that's. I was reading the previous brackets. That's why.
No problem.
It looks like we're gonna get a level change here, or they both. Oh no, they both did get the memo after they leave the room. They gotta get him back here. Restart the match.
Yeah, no, I mean it's 2-1. They don't have to do the same stage. They can change stage if they want to. But yeah, it's 2-1 right now, and Kingo, man, he really had to just grit his teeth there and get that one done because that was going downhill fast. You know, that was that was almost a done deal for Kingo. I gotta say, if Mister had have gotten that 3 straight rounds to make it 2-1, this next game might have been peak. You know, so yeah.
Is by the way, for the record, I was actually looking up how peak means in the UK. So because peak in the US means like the tip of the top, like the summit of something. And so I heard that peak in
peak. If it's peak, if it's peak, it means it could be above the apex, above the paragon, above the top of something. Yeah, even higher in it. Like if you're, I don't know, if there's a really ugly girl trying to date you, you can say it's peak, fam. It's peak. You know what I'm saying? Like situation's peak. Situation couldn't be more extreme. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. So
yeah,
it depends.
You say to mean it like it's difficult, or it's like
it's really hard.
Yeah, for us, it's like the best, like the max of something being great.
Yeah, exactly.
I just love things that get lost in translation, man. As someone who's like been a copywriter for both US and UK English, it always just fascinates me, kind of the things, the meanings.
Right,
so we're in the terrace stage here. Yeah, it's
2-1, and we're gonna get another game going now, and it is 2-1 to Kingo here. One more game will send him into winner's semi, but can Mister stop him and stay alive?
Aside from Mister's hot streak, like some of these rounds are really well played back and forth, which I think favors the Aoi player as well. Because I just always feel like Aoi is just one good read from just really setting things up, and then just rewriting like Yomi chapters of Yomi.
I mean, she's got if if there's a character that has everything in their tool set for turnarounds, it's AoE. You know, like there's
Yes.
no situation she can't manage. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
all right. Now, Mister, trying to find his footing here in game 4. Oh!
Round 3. Ready, go!
All right, so 1 round apiece here. Mr. Mr. BFDC being chipped down right now. Okay, short drop pick, Peoples. And the down KG closes it out.
Round 4. Ready, go!
Yeah, I just have to watch this for my backup stream right now. And he's able to confirm that catch grab, but again, that back down. Not that back down, sorry. He switches over to stance and then gets that feint into that kick. It's just such a great move, especially when you're able to catch the opponent overextending, which Mr. was getting in trouble for in the earlier
Oh my gosh,
sets.
Kingo
here.
looking to take it. One more hit away.
Oh, that drop kick to the knee doesn't get called out. More Peoples. Feints the kick with the guard. Goes with the double axe handle, trying to call out that counter stance.
And
But
that is,
Gizmo was able to just stand out his ground.
and
Gets
good
that
old,
sweep kick full circular.
good
Yep.
old tried and true. No matter what VF, down KG is your best friend at the end of the round. And he showed it off once again. And Kingo moves forward, man, in winner's side. What a fight that was, man. Mister gave him a run for his money, especially on that game 2. That was game 3 actually. That was insane.
I just felt towards the end of that last fight there, Kingo was able to just revert it back to what the beginning of the fight was.
Yeah.
Just kind of those sequences that pulled off that was able to just communicate there. But good stuff by Kingo there. But impressive play by Mr. VFDC with those 5 straight rounds. Love to see it. Hopefully see more retribution here as he faces off. Well, he gets advances in the losers bracket there by way of Neon K not being able to make it. So I guess the silver lining of this is being able to advance further to losers round 2, where if I see he will face off against the whoever loses the match. Okay, between the Natsuo the Wolf Godell and the winner of Nero versus Dr. Curion. So here we got more. We got more Wolf coming into play here by way of Natsuo, winner of the second qualifier, and we got Godell here, the dark horse of the third qualifier. Put on a fantastic performance to make the podium, rising up from a very tough losers bracket run. And hey, you know, it's Kage's birthday. I got a question here for y'all. You know, how would you, Ryan? You're a Kage player as well, and I wanted to ask this. How would you celebrate a birthday?
Now we're going to go into a little bit about Inashi.
What I would do is, I would just have a piñata, no candy, and just practice my 10-foot toss combos. That just sounds like a Kage party. Yes, 100%.
That's what you do. That's how you celebrate. Oh my god.
Have you seen my 10-foot toss combos?
I haven't actually. Yeah.
Exactly. I need practice.
I'm clearly missing out. Yeah, for sure.
No. They're boring.
Oh. That's what you mean. Okay. So
They're boring. I do the 7 kg because I'm too lazy to do the knee, and then I do the dragon kicks. And then if they don't tech, I got the 3 kg in there with the back stance mix up. I pretend to know. If it was full of candy, however, you know, since I am a big boy, if it was full of candy, then I would definitely Azuna Otoshi. I'm actually trying to get. Thank you, by the way, Blessy. You're doing amazing work.
Big shout outs to Blessy.
Once again, it says I'm unable to join. I have a backup screen
Oh
to
yeah.
watch because I don't want to hold up anything, but I'm going to restart my app. But I'm watching it anyway from VDO as well.
Hmm.
So I can see it get set up here. But
Yeah.
I wanted to recall this matchup as well. I don't know if they played each other. No, they did not.
All right. So we're ready to jump into this momentarily. It's gonna be Godell versus Natsuo. That's the next one. Two, of course, stellar performers in the cup so far as well. So this is going to be a good one, guys. Another one. Yet another banger. So let's jump into it right now. All right, guys. Wolf versus Kage. Let's go. It's also going to be best of 5.
Okay, he's got the hair. I like that. Already a fan. Yeah, matching with the drip too. We're all white here for the finals. So Natsuo, there we go. Big swing. We didn't see that in the match with Kingo and Mixer.
We didn't see that.
Yeah, Kingo and Mister.
Thank you for the raid, Chris F. Much appreciated. Hope you had a good stream.
There are 2 Ps there. Into the deadly move makes quick work for the first round there.
All right, so
Yeah, as
KG whiffs. Okay.
Yeah, that's a
PK.
linear attack there. And
Oh
then,
man,
yeah,
there's
just
a
catch
full
the-
circular one. You can't sidestep that one in any direction.
No, you cannot. Yeah,
All
caught
right,
him on
so
movement there.
two rounds for Natsuo on the taco. We've heard about this with Wolf players, squashing players in the taco. Oh, looking for the back throw, but nicely escaped there by Natsuo. He's on it.
Yeah. There he goes.
Okay.
Jumanji stance.
Yep. Nicely
Gets the
done.
dragon kicks. 3 kg into the back stance.
Oh,
Chooses
down
just
KG
stand
block.
his-
Nice
Yep, and then
side
there he
step.
goes. The 4P catches him. That's a half circular towards the back.
Oh man.
One of the quicker ones as well. Ducks through the grab.
Regular
Good use there. The
PG
leg
throw.
drop misses. See, it's going to be Falcon Arrow. How much damage is going to do? Oh, no, it's going to go frontwards. Oh, good block, but no punish there, but able to get that 6-6 PG.
Mm-hmm.
Able
Closes
to
it
get that
out.
quick throw there.
So Kage finally gets around.
Again, yeah, fishing for that standing KG, which is able to get that crumple into the dragon kicks. But the Irish whip gets one side of the taco shell there. Oh, he charges up that
Oh
chop
my
to the chest.
gosh.
Nearly Daniel Pewters him with that almost outside of the ring.
Yep, regular PG for Godell, trying to stay alive. Looking for the Shippuden forward P, but doesn't get it. And Natsuo gets everything at the end, even forces him out the ring for good measure. What a close there from Natsuo the Wolf.
Yeah, good adjustment there, getting the instant read and reaction on that Shippuden stance. You got to know that it immediately is positioned to duck under high attacks there, but it's mounted for offense. So if you can find an opening, you could really turn the tables on Kage in particular and just be able to just get him on the back foot because he's just going all in to get an attack in there. So off to a great start from Natsuo. I wanted to point out also what we mentioned in the beginning of the stream, that Godell matched up against Mr. in the first round of losers in the third qualifier in a very close set that went down to the wire 2-1 for the win. The Natsuo now gets a chance to perhaps get that avenge for
So forward P delay confirms the second hit there. Again, punch kick now. Kage crouch jab. Nice escape on the air toss.
Yeah, listen, that was a 10-foot toss ready to happen there, which would have had some ring out implications.
Underneath the back punch, that was sick.
Yeah, that catch grab off the back KG, fantastic work there, and then keeps that pressure
And
up using one of the
back.
quicker mid strikes in the game with that 6P. And he's teasing that Jumanji stance there, because what I love about that is you're just daring the opponent to trade high or mid fist strikes, hand strikes in particular, because that's what it catches. But be aware, he has a Sabaki with that PK, and also that KG from that stance could also give you a devastating low crush.
All right, nice escape there from Wolf here. Let's see. Oh, back KG. Nice sidestep Natsu now, trying to not get locked in, but there's an air toss.
There we
and
go.
surely, no,
Going
he's got the
Raku.
combo.
Oh, misses the
But
PK.
up forward KG over. Wow.
Yeah, sometimes you want that big damage. See, that's why I'm scared. I'm a scared boy. I just get the, I just
up.
9 kg dragon kicks, man.
All right,
I'm boring,
Godell.
you know?
Okay, nice. Gets the drop kick into the elbow drop. Guaranteed damage.
Oh, good catch.
Check the
Parry kicks
hefty
there.
side kick.
Yeah, is it enough for the ring out? Not yet. Has to get a mix up here. See, he's sidestepping to get in that position there. Just trap Godell from escaping there. Gets 1 round up on the board.
Dominant round there. Dominant round. Godell definitely wasn't able to get involved there, but he is 2 rounds up still.
Yeah, one thing I wanted to point out too is give a shout out to one of the best Kage players in the U.S. Who I had the pleasure of watching,
Jumanji starts
Koen
into
Raku.
sweep.
And Koen Raku would miss a few times, some confirms on the 10-foot toss, but when he was able to get it, he was getting the max damage with
and
mastery.
picks him up, doesn't escape.
Oh, yeah, didn't tech on the wake up, gets that lariat.
Okay, now good. I was looking for the throw because he sized it the last time. Nice escape, Natsu. Back P plus frames guaranteed. Okay. Oh, gets the scoop. Sidekick block. Oh, and there's the air toss.
There we go.
And this time he doesn't miss the combo, lands it successfully, rings him out, KOs him, and gets the game.
Yeah, that was just a textbook ring out play there. So you get that 9 kg there, which gives you that nearly guaranteed, easy to hit stagger for the extended combo. He goes with the PPPK to just get that quick sequence there with
Guaranteed
pushes.
damage.
Also, you've seen some other players use KPK as well, which gets some good push as well. So sometimes just go for that positioning there and get that guaranteed win there. Godell off to a good route there to get the first one on the board.
1 round each now. 1 game each.
1-1.
PK.
1 game each, yes.
It's a PG throw. Oh, stance. Man. Okay, Natsu now. He's trying to mount some pressure here. PG throw. Kage with the leg drop. Oh my gosh. Just like that. Closes it out. Relentless offense there. Just sidestep straight into that. Nice, nice realization there. Okay. And there's another air toss.
Oh, this time the PK into the 4P and then the 6-6 PK. Oh, that was brilliant. The 6-6 PKG that hits low, but it's negative on hit.
Yep.
So not that it's punishable, but you're able to, as a recovering player,
all right,
quick
Natsu
rise
now
and get your
cleans
turn.
him up there. 2 straight rounds for Natsu.
That's good awareness and recovery from the mix-up.
Looking good. What's going on, Shidosha? He said it's party time, and he's not wrong. Look at this, the neck breaker.
Shout outs to Shidosha. Great job of combo breaker.
Oh man, that was sick stuff, definitely. Low kick now.
Yeah, it goes low in response to the Jumanji stance. Yeah, that's fantastic. And then gets a back body drop. Let me see. Yep. He's able to linger above with that chop to get that stagger like a sword of Damocles there. That's very close to going up 2-1. Yes.
Didn't want to give it up. He tried everything. Back P, up forward KG was trying everything in his power to get something started. And of course with Kage, you know, up forward KG, a very popular option towards the end of the round because that's when people like to go for lows and maybe try and close out with a throw as well. But not successful on this occasion, man. Natsu just on it, and he is 2-1 up now, ladies and gentlemen. 2 games to 1 up.
Yeah, there's a good difference between using the 6 kg, which I love as well, and the difference between using that and the 9 kg and the 6 kg. The 9 kg is a singular foot attack. It does get low crushes, and it is safe on block. Whereas the 6 kg is, I think, the more rewarding one, but it's like mega. It's more unsafe, and it's extremely unsafe on left.
Now. Okay.
Let's see. There he goes.
I
He
love
gets
it.
that
I love
punch.
it. Lovely
punch
combo choice. Lovely combo choice there. Rings him out. Clean stuff. Little toe off the edge of the ring and everything. All right, so Natsu now. Oh man, that heavy sidekick coming into play every round. Oh my gosh.
Oh man.
Whoa.
He came to play.
He returned the favor. He said, you want to push me out the ring? Let me show you what them outdoor tiles feel like. All right, now 1 round apiece. 4 kg.
There's a 6 kg. Yeah,
look
at the juggle you get off that. It's so rewarding.
It's so sick. Back P, yep. Jumanji stance PK, but no dice on it.
And it's a 2-limb attack too, so it can break some like counter stances.
But look at this round, man.
Oh, attack from the side. Text from the side breaks up the punch momentum from the Shippuden stance. The
Oh
stagger
my
happens. No, what a tech!
Wow.
Oh,
the
goes
ship-
low to stop it.
the Jumanji sweep clips him. He tried to move. He said, "You're not going anywhere, boy. Sit yourself down." What do you think this is like?
That sidestep against 6 kg, that could have been a lot more dangerous, especially if you get in Wolf's hands where he's able to get that side throw.
All
We
right,
saw
so
with the burn
shoulder
hammer
block.
in play.
PK cancelled. Okay, neck breaker again.
Good response
Keeps him on
there
for
from
the regular PG. Okay, with
caught him with the leg
sneaky
drop
down
there.
attack. Wow, wake up back punch.
I love it. And gets that stomp afterward. Walls
Oh
inside.
my
Oh, that
gosh,
looked like
what
an
an
Azuno
escape.
Toshi.
What an escape that was. I mean, I think any throw would have killed there. Great read there from
Especially-
Natsu. And this is set point right now for Natsu. If he takes it, he's through. Godell trying to stay alive. It's 2-1. Oh my
It's
gosh.
Natsuo neck breaker causes stagger. Good recovery by Godell. We've seen him before, like recovering quickly
Oh, the
from this
setup.
stance. Oh, the side
Didn't
step.
run.
No, the deadly move works against him. He rigged himself out.
Oh
No.
my
He rigged
gosh.
himself out. He rigged
What
himself
happened?
out. He
Oh
clipped
my
him.
days. I can't believe it. I
He
can't
clipped
believe it.
him. Oh man. He caught him with the stray. You could see the 6'6
Damn.
PKG tagging him right on the thigh, but he moves in the other direction.
Oh,
It sends
man.
him the other way, and Godell takes that unfortunate leap straight to the loser's bracket. Whoa!
That round was fire, man.
That was unbelievable. That was just, I mean, he had the right read too. It was correct. It would have taken them both out, and Natsuo would have hit first, which would have given him the ring out. Similar to when you're facing against the edge and you hit that Azuno Toshi with Kage for that to happen. But because he was able to sidestep about it, because the
Oh
move
my
hits
gosh.
low. So
Yeah, no,
I think
yeah, yeah.
also, Ryan,
wait,
that
but
if
wait,
he had
wait.
low blocked it, I think it would have pushed him out.
I was gonna say,
As
nah, it wouldn't have pushed him. He would have had to do forward KG for the push out. But I wonder if he, because I'm trying to remember if did Natsu sidestep, because he got clipped, but it hit him on
Yes,
the
he
side.
sidestepped.
He
Yeah.
So yeah, if he hadn't have sidestepped, there's a world where that could have pushed him out on hit for sure. Not on, I don't know about on block though, but that was a crazy end to the game, man. That was wild. I didn't know that was gonna happen, man. That's just bananas. Whoa.
Because if he didn't get pushed out on block and he did that crouching block, then I think he would have been able. I mean, Kage's negative enough that he would have done something that either got a quick side switch or possibly would have got a stagger and get that. That would have taken a big bite out of him, you know? So it would have happened there. But what a conclusion there.
That
Thrilling
was mad.
finish. I mean,
That was mad. Yeah, so boy, one of them ones,
Wild.
man. I mean, you know, that's VF. You know, VF has crazy outcomes that happen, you know, it has crazy outcomes. This is how the bracket looks, guys. Right now. That's what we're talking about. And yeah, you see Mr. VFDC there waiting for his opponent, and then of course Natsu takes that 3-1 over Godell there. Very interesting finale. I'm still thinking about it, but yeah, great
I'm
stuff.
still thinking about, like, that's the way you lose the set. That's the way you get sent to the loser's bracket. And you're just like kind of just floating all the way.
I mean,
like,
things happen, man. That's the game, isn't it? Like sometimes, in the heat of the moment, you just make a certain decision, and sometimes those decisions can pay off. It's just one of them
Yes.
situations where it didn't work out, but do you know what I mean? That's VF as well. You know what I'm saying?
It kind
So,
of, it makes me wish, if you remember, I think it was Jackie's stage in VF3,
Yeah.
where it's on top of a beam, on top of
Yeah,
a
yeah,
tower.
you're on some,
That just-
you're on some skyscraper. You're on some like scaffolding thing, innit? Yeah.
and if that move had happened and he just like that kind of vision.
Oh man.
But it's just
Oh,
the
boy.
clip from the side, just seeing that he gets hit with it, but falls in the other direction. That's VF.
I didn't know what transition to put on. If you guys in the chat, was that a strong tactic that he did, or was that a weak tactic? If I get, depending on what people write in the comment, I'm going to run the transition to fit what they. Was it a strong tactic? The forward PKG at the end, was that a strong tactic or was that a weak tactic? That's all I want to know. From the stream chat, let them decide. They can decide the transition fate. So, next up, we have Nero
Predictable.
taking on Dr. Curion.
Ready, go.
Yeah, you could have seen Dr. Curion's Go Hinagami, who's put on some impressive sets in the previous qualifiers as well. But Nero was absolutely dominant in the last qualifier as well. If I recall correctly, I think he won it from the winner's bracket. No, Kingheim was able to reset the bracket, and then but Nero was able to wait. It was
Right, so we're in here. We're in here. Kick.
yeah, it's in there.
Jackie,
He won it from winners.
dominant run in the third qualifier, winning that, beating Kingheim in the finals. And Dr. Curion, though, says, I don't care about your win. This the finals now. I'm about to take you out. So yeah, Godell was Dr. Curion was the third seed, and Nero was the first seed as he won. So that's why they played in the first round. I did actually do a bit of seeding for you guys, so you know I'm that guy. But yeah, we're seeing Nero now make a little bit of a comeback in that first round, letting him know what's good and healthy.
That sidestep there makes it very dangerous for Ringo to come and play. Oh, dash up in the throw. Good awareness by Dr. Curion to see that. Gets tagged there with the high low. What a backdash. That's what makes that's what makes Go like his most vulnerable. Is he is one of those players you can punish really bad on whiff there.
Right.
Nero taking a good bite there with that dashing kick. What an escape with the throw.
Oh, man.
And there he goes, chasing him on the backdash as well. Oh,
Wow,
he's throwing
he
out
is
the
having
lightning kicks
fun.
out there.
Oh my
He's
God.
just gonna whip him out like it's
He's
VF2. I
having
love it.
fun. Man,
Yeah.
how is man running the clock with whiffed lightning legs? That's crazy. That is crazy. In the top 8, man's whiffing lightning legs to run the clock. That's diabolical work, man.
Oh, that's dangerous. That stretch takes it down on the ground there.
Oh, yo, he
submission
wasn't happy
style.
about all that. He wasn't happy about all that, you know. Look. Dr. Curion.
Oh, low crush. Is it ring out? Yes, it's ring out season.
He said, we know about this flying kick. I got Green Hornet sketches for you, fam. Look at this. Nah, that was crazy. Nero looked like he was beat down that round, and he just turned it around like it was nothing. But that match was so fast, I didn't even get to run my graphic. Hey, look, hold this.
Yo, I love it. That
Yo,
is
let's go.
lit.
Game 2 now. Dr. Curion, time to wake up. Step it up a notch, my Nero is on this team.
That low crush was an instant classic. Doing it with that authority there.
Nero
Good block,
is
but better escape from the throw.
We like those. Break them joints, man.
Yeah, if Go Hinagami gets you on the ground, it's
Okay,
bad news.
Nero
Escapes
now,
from
Nero.
the throw, but at what cost?
But this is when
'Cause
Nero
ring
comes
out-
to life. This is when Nero comes to life at the end of the round. Look, watch. He's not having it. Oh, let's go. Oh my God, it's
there
a
we
big
go.
jump.
It's
He
a
said, I
big-
don't need no little stomp. Oh,
He read that. Oh,
Woo.
you
And
called it. You called it exactly.
Dr. Curion will be breathing a sigh of relief, I promise you. There are beads of sweat.
Oh,
I don't care what
immediately
controller
goes for the
he's
launch.
using. I don't care what controller he's using. There are sweat beads on that controller, bro. Right now. To the jugular. Stomp the kneecaps. Let's go.
We're going coast to coast with it. Oh, good
Oh,
sidestep.
my
And
days.
again,
Spine
you're not
came off.
teching. I'm taking the leap. I'm taking the victory lap out there. And then there he goes immediately. Gets it on the ground. So close to
more
kill, though.
Oh,
A recipe for disaster.
Oh,
He low
oh my
crushes
gosh.
and then goes with the low.
Oh,
but it's
and
not
finally.
enough. Again, another low poke. First time it was a
Oh
low kick
my.
on wake up. This time it's a time-tested 2P. The
That was
meta-defining poke of VF5. Able to escape Nero's momentum.
that was definitely clutch right there. Okay, Curion looking good for the money this game. Big bangs. 3 straight? No.
There we go.
Oh my gosh, what a statement there.
Let me
Man.
help you up, sir.
No, man's definitely salty after that. After the way he just got cooked, man's definitely salty.
No,
Man's
once he
definitely
saw,
salty.
he could just. Once he saw, he put Jackie's back on the planks. He
Yeah,
just had
yeah,
to set
yeah.
that up and keep going. Dr. Curion doing a fantastic job here,
Crazy.
surviving the storm that Nero's just putting out there. I mean, he's
Impressive.
bringing the heat, but Curion's like, we want the smoke.
Yo, this one a piece right now. I thought it was going to be a whitewash after that game won by Nero, but Curion's got something to say about it, man. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, Nero really got in his head with some of those rounds as well. I mean, you know, you were making the Bruce Lee references, and I couldn't help but think about the Brad Pitt scene in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
A whole scene, yeah.
Yeah, just.
Oh, you know
just
what?
reminds me-
Oh, you know what? I might actually stand corrected by Marley J. Man said he ain't salty. There's another gear in it. I have to hold that. Let's see.
Yeah.
Because Nero looks
Let's
like
see.
he's having. Nero looks like he's not in serious mode yet. Like he's like a little bit of party mode sort of thing, isn't it? Look,
Yeah.
this guy. Not playing serious yet.
You know, I love those lightning kicks,
I see you,
man.
Margie.
You know,
I
love
see you.
it.
Round 2.
Love him throwing out there.
One round to. Oh, the kick cancelled to start the round. Dr.
Yeah, he gets
Kieran,
an extra
oh
pickup.
my.
Hit him from the side.
How can you disrespect man's wake up kick though? That's meant to be invincible. How you? Oh my gosh, he's cleaning his clock, Chris. What is happening?
He's going circular with it. He's just taking him down. Nero making quick work here to get another one on the board here. He could go with that 2-1 lead decisively.
Cooked, bro.
Oh, this time he got red. That one got red, and it's very risky if you get that down attack blocked.
Bro, this is Hinogami Go on the barbecue, bro. Sunday afternoon. Cooked. Cooked. Wait, let me find out I ain't got a cooked thing on here. Wait there, watch.
Slow motion.
Nah, I don't want business. That was a beating. One of them got home too late beating.
Let's see if he can continue to serve some more Go shawarma here. As we choose to keep the single wall stage going here, which seems to have been played in Nero's favor there. Good block against the string. Dr. Curion starts some momentum, gets a stagger.
Okay. Oh, I like this. I like this from Curion though. I like this from Curion.
I like the blocking. Love the back dash.
He ain't taking it sitting down. What? Punched him.
Gets that stagger.
Said, get out my ring. Get out my dojo. What are you doing here? Try visit the temple. Come out, fam. 2-1 now. First round in game 4 goes definitely in a solid way to Dr. Curion, but Nero fighting back here, trying to tie the game up.
Yeah, Nero responding. Oh, that clutch. That was a great sidestep after attacking the throw.
Oh.
Because you don't want to get that ring out to come and play. This time he got staggered.
Blackened his eye, you know. Oh, it could have been a nice swift punish if he ducked that. Okay, Dr. Curion now looking all right. Nero now.
2P to throw. Gets a string.
Yo, Kirion. What is happening? 2 straight. He said 2 straight like a Twix bar. 2 straight. Oh my God.
1 round away from even at a 2 apiece. Love what Curion's doing here as well. I mean, this is a tale of 2 different string pressures here.
Yep.
Go has those throw mix-ups, those hit grabs. I mean, I know Jackie has a few as well, but it's more like incorporated into Go Hinogami's offense. Jackie just has those extensions.
All right, Marley, we might need that next gear, you know. We might need to see that next gear, bro.
We need to see some overdrive, man.
Yeah, I'm waiting for number 6. Where's the?
Oh, there he goes. He charged it up. Got him in the gut there.
That's what I call a gut check, bro. That bang, that bang, bro, to the solar plexus. That straight bang.
That will redefine. That could redefine digestion.
Rearrange
in some areas, some corners. Oh yeah. The impact he gets on that. That was one of my favorite throws going back to VF2.
Oh, guaranteed.
There he goes on the PK.
Yep. He's looking to tie it up here. I don't know about Dr. Curion's chances if we go to final round here, man. Okay, gets the stop now.
Taking that step back, getting the launcher, then going into that charge attack
man,
there.
He's dropping the combos, Chris. He's dropping the combos, man. That was important. Could have closed it out.
Yeah, these are two characters too. If you leave it on the table there, you give them an inch, they will take a mile. They will take everything on your plate and go for left hook for seconds. For seconds, another drop.
He's playing. Look at this. Oh my God, what is going on? He's having a laugh. No, not excellent. You can't do this to him like that. You can't do this to him like that.
Wow, not like this, Nero. I love those shifts too. Just changing the stance, going back and forth. He's just asking him to hit a button, so we can take advantage of those whiffs there. Dr. Curion doing his best job to stay patient, not take the bait and bite on it, but then more of that pressure just comes about there. And then, yeah, even when you could see like it was a bit of spaghetti. I mean, the nerves got into the hands of both players, leaving some things on the table there with some. I mean, I actually love watching dropped combos in VF because it just makes the matches all the more clutch. It makes the scrambles all the more overdone,
I like seeing the cleanest of gameplay. Clean games all day. They both put on a show. Dr. Curion was playing sick. Nero was playing sick. I like the energy. You know, Nero started off on fire, and then Dr. Curion kind of met that order. He was like, "You're coming with that? I've got something for that." And then at the very, very end, Nero stepped up another notch, and that's what we love to see. There's like adaptation on adaptation on adaptation. Shout outs to both players. Lovely, lovely set from both of those guys. Dr. Curion's not out. We'll be seeing more of his amazing Go later on. He's still gonna just drop down to the losers bracket. But yeah, everyone's still in, so it's sick, man. All the games are gonna be streamed. Everything's best of 5 as well. So who knows? Maybe we'll get a run back of that same match. You never know, right? So yeah, man. definitely good game so far.
I'm
I'm
a fan.
enjoying
I
it
want
all.
to see it.
Yeah,
Oh,
man.
you know it.
Definitely, definitely. So we're getting the next game set up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a shame we won't have a thingy, but yeah, let me just run the quick thing for the next game because you know what I'm saying. It's probably gonna be. I'm gonna show the thing anyway because I did make one. It would have been this. Would have been that, but that's not it now. But it's not.
I love that Shun artwork.
It's not that.
Shun's hair is kind of it's pretty awesome there. I like to see that graphic is awesome. So that concludes the round 1 winners, and I think we're gonna go straight to because usually if you run a bracket where everyone's in winners, we're gonna go through the first 2 rounds of winners it seems, and then we go down to we move down to the bottom where VFDC advances by default by way of Neon K. His absence, and then over the bottom we got Godell versus Dr. Curion, who we saw both put on an impressive performance that went down 3-1. So you know it's going to be extra salty as soon as we get to the losers bracket there. But in the meantime, we got some good winner semifinals here. We got Kingheim
next
versus
match is going to be Kingheim
Kingo.
versus Kingo. Yeah, the double Ks, and they're both from France as well. So no doubt they know each other very, very well. I'm sure they've met many a times before, and I think they've played in the Ryan Hart Cup, VF Cup previously too. So these two are definitely going to have prepared themselves for this one because obviously at this level, you know you're going to end up playing each other. Yeah, man, let them jump in. Let them jump into the fray. Let's get this one underway. All right.
Predict.
Let's go, guys. It's
Okay,
Kingheim Kingo. Best of 5. Winners, first winners semi-final match here.
Back here in the Genesis, and if I recall correctly, that was where originally Kingo played. Had some good sets there earlier against Mister.
Again, Mister, yeah, that was sick, man. I want to see that wolf later on as well. Oh, okay.
They got that kick there. I think Kingheim was fishing for a low crush there, but gets that wake-up kick, and immediately, this is where Aoi shows that she's a very strong grappler, but
Yeah.
I had a friend recently tell me the reason he mains her. There's that counter stance. You see, yes, it counters any single limb attack that hits high or mid, loses to lows, throws, two-handed attacks, and
oh my god. Oh, what?
there we go. Good sidestep. Gets the mid, you get the shove. Gets it done. Kingo strikes the first point of many of this momentum-filled rounds that we have ahead. Good sidestep there, gets that big throw, and he's sipping. Got himself at about 6 drinks, moderately turned. Got to get a few more to get into that threshold there, but I mean, this character's going to keep you guessing. There we go, gets that step back, and then able to get that pump kick. Shades of Steve Blackman from WWE, or Sheamus kind of reminds me of that. And then able to get that juggle. Good carrying there by Kingo there. So when ring out's in play, you got those orange tiles out there. Like you said, Ryan, you're going to see how the outside tiles look.
All right, so 2 up for Kingo, not really giving Kingheim much of an opportunity to get going here. A nice side switch there for, but it didn't really do anything. So he got Sabaki straight away. Oh,
Jump back. Here comes that. Yeah, gets that stagger there, able to get those drinks. At about 4, down 2 rounds,
sweep.
and then able to get a sobering combo there. You'll see that you get these. I know it kind of looks like sometimes you're just practicing your combos, you get extra hits in post KO. But one thing really fun, some advice I want to give to people fighting against Shun, some of the combos you do after the KO can minimize the amount of drinks he gets. Even on VFDC, shout outs to Mike and I know some of the names have put it together as well, but I just want to give a shout out to Mike. Does a great job over there on that site. There is like a page on the combo guides about sobering combos that literally tell you
game two. All right, go to them straight away.
Yes.
Again, continuing the offense from before. What's going on, Tricky? Nice to have you in the stream chat. Thanks for joining. And yeah, Kingo, just business as usual. Another day at the office. Oh,
that side switch.
He's just controlling traffic right now. Kingo's just controlling traffic. That's all he's doing. Look. Okay, drinks away.
To feel off that throw and then.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but he's able to carry over 3 extra sips in that round by just playing it lame there.
He does.
Taking advantage of having that massive life deficit.
Yeah, just to answer the stream chat question, I got some information after the grand finals for you on the Ryan Hart VF Cup. I'll leave it at that for now. All right, so Kingheim now trying to get involved here. Donkey kick. What are you saying?
Yeah, that's a 2 limb attack there.
And the down back K. If you don't know what to do with Sean at the end of the round, just do down back KK. That's what. Just do that. Just do down back KK and lie down. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah,
All right,
I mean,
round 3.
like the way it works, they don't expect it. So if you want to just like reinstate your own Okazeme, play on Wake Up Again, but the opponent doesn't see it coming, it just comes through. And there he goes. Look at the damage he gets off that juggle there.
Oh yeah, no, I'm telling you, man. He has been clipping ankles for 30 years. I'm telling you, he's clipped more ankles than any footballer.
That was a crazy mix-up. He goes
And
one
the down
way and
attack.
then splits into the other. Oh, almost got that moonsault there. Good recovery there by Kingo.
Oh my gosh.
He can go the distance here. Oh no, but the 2P checks it.
He went for the hard read there on the no tech roll. You see that? He went for the pickup. That would have won.
Yep.
That was a good idea.
It would have won.
If he didn't tech roll, he would have lost that round. So I rate Kingo for going for that. He had to tech roll there. All right, Kingheim now. 2 rounds on the board. He needs one more. He wants this. He doesn't want to go to 2-2 in rounds here. He wants to close it now, but Kingo's stopping him in his tracks. Literally.
Yeah, Kingo making sure they can set the tone with the throws there. Good blocking against
the
that
conditioning
string.
in place. Oh man, don't press buttons. Get caught slipping.
It caught him again, and this time he moved in a different direction.
Yeah, he's got nowhere. He's got nowhere to go, and Kingo knows it, and he traps him there, and makes it 2 rounds each right now. This is big here. 2-0 is so different to 1-1. You know what I mean?
That critical miss. Yeah, and one thing I wanted to point out too, Kingheim was able to establish 3 drinks. I'm sorry, 13 drinks in the first 2 rounds, and in the last 2 rounds, that Kingo's been fighting back. None of the drinks have manifested.
Excuse me,
He's been able to really slow down, yeah.
Regular PG and gets himself some nice drinks there. Okay, backing
good
up
movement
the space.
backward. Yeah, good movement backward, just making Kingo miss.
Kingo calculating his final hit now. Just looking for the ender. Oh, and there it is, 2-0. He goes up, takes the lead.
Great patience by Kingo there. Able to just establish that momentum there. And Kingheim really looked in that last fight, really looked like he had been more established, was just more free-footed, but it's just those critical whiffs that Kingo was just able to cash in on and then establish himself as the grappler of this matchup. And that's 2-0. It's going to be 2-0 Kingo. Winner of this makes it into the winner's final where they face the winner of Natsuo versus Nero, which is going to be a fun one. Wolf versus Jackie. I mean, that one goes back.
All right, here. So 2-0. Kingheim has got to get it going now. Last game. Cannot afford to lose another game. The winner's semi. But this is what I was saying. This is like he knows him so well, you know? A lot of them training sessions are clearly paying off.
Yeah, knowing where to counter, where to block, and also just where to make them reach and overextend. That's really some of the strengths Kingo's employing here.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, there's that strength, but there's the strength of knowing exactly how your opponent will counter when they go for counters, and that's a huge advantage.
Yes.
Understanding what their adaptation looks like in form.
Oh, there we go. Good movement. And then gets that throw that does so much damage. And then the low crush happens off of the throw, off of the jumping there. Getting that penetration, then able to land the throw after. But what a sidestep against it. And then goes for that stance and immediately gets out of it. You don't, once you're, and exactly the familiarity between the 2 characters, you could see he was fishing something with that stance, but didn't want to reveal that it was out there. And Kingheim continues with that pressure there to get that round.
That was so close, man. All right, so Kingheim trying to make short work this round. He doesn't want another close encounter like the last one. Okay. Oops.
He's able to land 2 of those pokes there, but just keeps pushing himself back. That kind of just the finger poke of doom there. Kind of just gives a little gentle shove there to get the ring out and put Kingo on winner's final point. And there goes that stagger starting it off. With that knee hit mid. Oh, good crouch. Tried to get him with that throw from that crouch, but was able to duck underneath it and escape. Again, just having that awareness. So you're denying those mix-ups because you just don't want to show the mix-up. You don't want to show the alternating stance to an opponent who knows how to react and is looking for that opportunity to react. What a sidestep! No, he took to the ground there. He's like, nope. Can't get this lazy this early in the weekend.
It is not over yet. He's got the chance to turn it all the way around here. If he gets this round, it might be peak.
Yeah, as you mentioned.
It might be peak, bro. If he gets his last round.
It might be peak, yeah.
The hardest time to beat your opponent is when you have a large lead.
Yes.
But Kingo
Max,
is
but
not, is
Kingo
not but
lands
Kingo
that
is not
flip.
having that difficulty at all.
And then
Three
down
straight
KG.
rounds. Three straight rounds against his teammate, his compadre, his his national buddy there. You know, I'm sure they've trained up for this event together and stuff like that. So GG's, you know.
That was fantastic. Very well done, especially in the end to close it out. Kingo just seeing that opening, and then just all that's left is just that down KG that we've seen. How it's able to just turn the tide and just close out rounds for Kingo. As Kingo advances over to winners final,
Wow.
and at the same time, if I recall correctly, that moves Kingheim down bottom. So Kingheim will face off against the winner of Godell versus Dr. Curion.
Yeah, that's going to be an interesting
that's
one.
Kingheim.
Too.
Sorry, that's Kingheim facing off Godell and Dr. Curion. And then Kingo will face off against the winner of our next match coming up.
So what does that look like now? So there we see, like as you said, Kingo, they're sitting pretty in winners finals, waiting for the winner of Natsuo and Nero. Both had impressive opening games themselves. And then down on the loser side, we've got Mr. VFDC and Kingheim also waiting. Kingheim, yeah, like you said, man, Godell, Curion, that's an interesting one, man. Italy versus Germany there too. But next up, we're going to have the second winners semi-final match. Natsuo the Wolf versus Nero. What do you guys think in the chat? Who's going to win this next game? Are we going to see Natsuo go into the winners finals, or is it going to be Nero that takes on Kingo? What do you guys think in the chat? Let me hear it. Or let me read it, let's say. Let my ears have some rest and give my eyes some work to do.
Yeah, as Nero joins in here, there's going to be Jackie versus a Wolf matchup here. That's going to tell a lot. I mean, really what it is I think it's going to be a lot of the high-low game. We saw Natsuo continuing to try to stop some movement there with those low drop kicks. If I against Godell, and again, like just a very hype match with that Wolf versus Kage. So Natsuo's got good adaptation to see where some shifts and adjustment goes. So I want to see some reads against some of the strings there and finding those openings to get there, and then just having that patience. But also at the same time, like Natsuo is not afraid to go for the swing, not afraid to cash out. One thing I love about Wolf players is just they when analyzing the risk and reward, they're really just looking for being able to land that big move and cash out. So at any cost, and I feel Natsuo is kind of able to do that, where it feels like at any point of the match, just getting that big read will be able to tell the tide. But here we got the walls going on here. So we got the here in the ruin stage, which has always looked like this, by the way, since vanilla VF as well. They've never really made any adjustments here to this one in particular. But it's a great stage. I love it. I'm a big fan. I've had some hype moments here.
All right, so giant swing there. Nero not able to get out of the block so far. Natsuo just all over him. Okay, gets a forward KG, but it doesn't land. And Nero trying to start some pressure, but it's too late, a little too late. And Natsuo secures the first round.
Yeah, gets a sidestep against the end of that string that opens up for that stand jab to get that first point as well.
Now, these guys knew who they were going to be playing against, so you know there's been some work done to prepare for their opponents. You know, like not a lot of time, but they've both had the same amount of time to sort of look into the bracket and kind of work out their path through the top 8. Okay, so
they're going for the shoulder charge off that deadly move there. Nero having good awareness and blocking 2 of them along that way, and he fakes with the kick at first. Try to get him to reach for it and then just open it up to make that happen. And then, that's staggering. And he escapes it. Escapes what would have been the angle slam that would have, I don't think it would have killed. Like, wouldn't have been like what the Burning Hammer was, but.
Interesting contrast of colors with their outfits, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so 1 round apiece here. Nero finding his footing here, ties it up. Blocks the side kick. Okay, wall splat. Looks like he was looking for the sidestep, but Natsuo stayed down there. Didn't go for the tech roll.
And then keeping that wall. Right
finds a drop kick out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Nicely
Drop
played.
kicks to the knee. Gets the elbow to come down there. Staggers with a shot in the midsection, but he's against the wall. Holds tight against the lightning kicks, but doesn't get much of a punish. And Nero's just going to keep tapping down KG. You know, when I used to do this move on the Sega Saturn controller, I had
Is that how man's going on?
He just started with a 7 kg.
Is
Okay.
that how man's going on?
Okay.
What's he
But go on,
doing?
Nero. Go on.
He's gone into party mode again. I can tell. Look, he's having fun now. He's just in party mode again. I need a transition for party mode. I'm gonna make one for just for Nero.
I'm a huge fan of starting rounds off with 7 kg.
I do like people that go into party mode. I mean, if it looks
Yeah.
slick when it looks good when it pays off. Okay, but Natsu's not out of this one yet. He's trying to get this to 2 rounds each. Down attack. Oh, he's still
Caught him
alive.
there, but it's not enough. Lightning kicks again, gets sidestep, drop kick to the knees, recovers from stagger enough. Oh, it's gonna with the lightning
my
kicks.
gosh, the lightning
Oh,
kicks
man.
again.
He just when you thought he had all of it used, he's got a
no.
little bit in the bottle there for the tight situation to close it out, and
Why
just
is he-
toe tap the last HP he needs.
Why is he always ready for the lightning kicks? He lets you get so close to winning, then he just drops you. It's like this. All right, so Nero takes that first game. Very dominant round 1 from Natsu, but yeah, Nero with the comeback. Just a lot of control from Nero. He really understands how to take over. You know, a very important aspect of winning in any game, right?
Yeah, the first 15 seconds, Nero's got some really impressive blocking here. Natsuo trying to go for a few launches as well as drop kicks to the knee again to stop his momentum, but Nero was able to kind of hold tight there and just play the long round, winning with pokes and movements, and then having the throw that gets his way a victory. Very well done, Postmaster class there.
All right, so Nero just starting to play a bit more clinical, you can tell. But Natsu,
Okay.
the big windy haymakers, getting back into the round, and look at this.
Oh yeah, that circular kick, aiming for the dome. Gets it. Now he's trying to poke a 2P out of his way, but now
is
Nero
this-
knows he knows.
Is Nero doing Nero things again? Okay, no, not this time. Eats a low kick. Caught him standing up.
Round 3. Ready?
I like this music actually. Wow! I think he returned the favor from the start of round flash kick. Knee
Oh, there we
strike.
go. Yeah,
Knee
that
strike?
switches sides too.
Oh, guaranteed. Got to duck
Slow,
that
see what
high,
the
boy.
outcome's gonna
Otherwise, it's
be.
guaranteed.
Yeah, gets a crumple off that mid attack there, and then gets that stand roundhouse. Goes for the double kick sequence there. Nobody home. Natsuo able to respond back. Gets a block, but not able to counter after that dodge. Oh, but the jumping kick takes him.
So in
He
Japan,
reads
they
that low
react.
crush.
So in Japan, at the highest level, they react to Jackie's KG and duck it, and then they block the sweep and get a punish on reaction. Crazy.
Ooh.
Yep.
I mean, that's pretty impressive. Not gonna lie.
So nice. Yeah, a lot of hours on the clock, no doubt. All right, catch throw, but it's escaped. Nero out of trouble.
Yeah, the collar and elbow
Oh.
having none of that stuff there. and then-
Collar and elbow tie up. Shout out
Yeah.
to Jim Ross. Shout out
Yeah,
to Jim Ross, man.
my God. Hey, hope he gets well soon, man. Thanks to a success. He just had cancer surgery.
Yeah.
So I hope he's doing well. Okay, so
Is-
here we
is
go.
there an-
This
Is there an equivalent to Stone Cold? Stone Cold. Natsu! Natsu!
Natsu!
Natsu!
Round 5.
I kind of want to do like the old one, like I hate you, Natsu. Oh, that man is a family. As we see,
All
Nero
right,
keeps
knee
pushing it.
strike.
There we go. Knee to the
Oh,
mid
man,
section
okay.
there.
Natsu's actually fighting back here. He might tie it up. We
Yeah, I
might
was
need
gonna say-
Nero's. We might need Nero's 5th gear to come back into play.
Gets that kick off the front
Okay.
face like
Oh,
nobody home off
whoa,
that dragon
whoa.
kick.
Nice
Oh, what a
sidestep there
sidestep.
against the punch kick.
Yeah, against the
Okay,
launcher.
one more hit's
Gets
gonna
a
do it.
little
Oh,
bit
that's
of
up there. He
punish.
puts himself by the wall. Why did he do that? Oh man, this is close
Gives
now.
up the life lead a
Oh!
little bit, but he dodges
Wow.
it. Oh man, Natsuo. I mean, he's
Clipped
got a
him.
read there.
He clipped him from the side there.
At the third punch of that sequence, you thought that you could escape. Just when he got the Nero brain ideas coming out, Natsuo was like, "Yeah, but I've got this practice of Nero surgery."
Bro,
to get
what,
the
bro,
job.
bro, what are these transitions, man? I'm done. I don't know what this package is, man. I'm done.
Round 1.
It's fantastic. I love it. It's lighting up my day.
Oh man.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, gets that elevated diamond cutter. You know, because DDP does a thing like that in Revenge. He has a version of it that does it. That's why I want to call it the diamond cutter. Shout out to DDP. Oh, they're both shuffling against each other there.
All right, so Nero You can tell he's turned it up a notch right now. The pacing's different, the speed's different. Tempo's gone up some BPM right now.
Oh, caught him with the launch. He's been fishing for that since he
Oh
turned around, and there
my
we go,
gosh, he
crumbles it. A
Slobbered
boot
with
to
that
the
side kick.
solar plexus.
Okay. Wall stagger, yep. Into the back
Stagger into a
caging.
slump.
Look at the life depleted.
Gets a little toe tap out of that with the down K.
Oh, wow. And the
that
short drop
to
kick,
the
yeah.
knee.
Yep. Good
Drop
job
kick
there.
to the knee. It's
Natsuo's staying alive right now. He's not getting steamrolled. He's trying to keep him at bay here.
You know, the irony is you really don't see like wrestlers of Wolf's size doing the drop kick to the knee. And I think that's why he's wearing a brace in 6.
not to the knee. I've seen Kane get on the top rope. This man's 320. I've seen him on top.
Facts. Yeah.
I've seen him on top rope, so that's all I'm saying. All right.
I mean, Bam Bam Bigelow, Big Van Vader too.
Here we go.
Deadly move doesn't go the distance though, but Nero doesn't get much of a punish there. Yeah, when he whiffs on that shoulder charge there, I mean, you can really go to town.
The big white machine today, though, Natsuo with the wolf. Oh my gosh.
I like that side switch there for the deadly move though.
Yeah, that was
Didn't
yeah,
equate to anything, but that was
he,
cool.
he relieved himself of the wall pressure there. That was good, yeah. But Nero on top of his game right now, and he's got a 2-1 in rounds lead here in game
This
3.
is the time when Nero shows
man,
himself to be
wake
the most
up.
peak Jackie you can imagine.
Man did wake up high angle. Like, how confident do you have to be for that? Ooh.
Oh, he's hungry like
That
the
move
wolf.
is so good. Okay.
Oh, looks like he missed something there. Had a missed input.
I don't know what you. I don't know
caused
if that's
Nero
what you
to-
wanted there, but Nero's trying to make it a 2-1. Misses the throw. Natsuo's still alive. Back P whiffs, and there's a throw, but it's escaped. Short
Does
drop
it?
kick.
Oh,
Forward P. And the sadistic hanging knee took him out. Great escape before, but this time he had the right read with the forward. Wasn't the forward escape? Probably thought a knee strike was coming, but man, that was so clutch. Nero just showing why he is who he is here. And he's clearly having a blast. 2-1 lead right now after that clutch ender.
yeah, one win here, and he gets to Kingo in the winners final that we will be seeing soon. See how Natsuo responds. Has one on the board here, and you know, as we saw, like similar to that set we saw with Mister against
so no,
Kingo, and how Mister
Dr.
was able to
Curion-
get that last
Yeah.
2 rounds.
Yeah, no, for sure, man. And Dr. Curion in the chat just letting everyone know that he was actually going for a Shining Wizard unblockable setup, but Nero knows the setup, so he didn't quick rise. So he saved himself some energy and probably the round by staying down.
Oh, that's
So-
awesome insight.
Yeah, thanks for the tip there, Curion. Oh, okay. Scoops him up there.
Love off that
Haagen-Dazs
back body
treatment.
drop.
Baskin Robbins
Yo.
treatment. Oh
And he
my
just
God.
gets more flavors on there with that leg lariat. I
That
mean, I
was
want to call it the Rough Rider, but he's been doing that before Matt Cardona. So
Man, these guys are from Italy. That was the Tutti Frutti, my friend. The special at the gelato store. They got the best gelato. Okay.
and Nero with that great dash up throw.
Yep.
Being able to see, sometimes that's the last thing that grapplers are looking for is getting grappled.
The neck breaker. Shawn Michaels. Oh no. Knee strike, and Nero is a threat now. He could because obviously you want to clean it up 3 straight rounds, but you can't let Nero get a window into victory. He'll take it. Sadistic
Yeah,
hanging.
we saw his momentum earlier against
No
Dr.
check
Curion.
Uh-oh.
There's no one of the most dangerous tells you could have in Virtua Fighters, like not showing Wolf you're gonna attack. Sorry, when Wolf knows you're not gonna attack. Yeah.
Right. I got you. I see you. Oh, guaranteed. You can't duck that.
Thank you. This is the launcher there.
Oh,
Good block against
yes,
the strikes.
nice
Knowing when to
underneath.
duck too.
That
Yeah.
was sick. Oh, he caught him
and
ducking.
got him.
He caught him ducking.
Able to get that sharp kick there, almost a taste of his own medicine.
Caught him
Natsuo
ducking,
with the
man.
Nero-minded comeback there.
Indeed. Great stuff there. Close set, man. Close set. What are we now? 2 apiece? Last game here. Winners semifinals. Who is going to face Kingo in winners final?
Round 1.
And then we got a hype losers bracket coming your way as well. We got some matches for survival, but here's going to be the last part of the winner's bracket that we're going to see until we get to the winner's final. The deadly move starts it off. Good escape from the throw. No suplex happening there. It's trying to send Davey Boy Smith back to the doghouse. Hang him up there. Good duck under the low. Escapes the knee. Not happening
this is
there.
a fight right now. This is a brawl. They are scrapping.
Oh, yeah. They're just saying who's going to own this side of the corner there.
Oh, the wall hit. He couldn't tech roll that, innit? Oh, no. Could he tech roll that? That looked like it looked like he couldn't tech roll. All right.
It was just
so,
too close to comfort
round
there.
2, yeah.
Nero, comes back his way to get the first point in this final fight of the set here.
Elbow drop.
Yeah. And how he conditions that. He fakes the kick with guard. Here's Burning Hammer. That's going to be a point.
Where you going?
That's a point.
He said, where are you going? Did I give you permission to leave?
Well, if you give away any throw, that's the one that's going to be the most peaked. Dropped on the dome. Natsuo able to even it up.
Jackie has a 12 frame mid. Why not spam it all the time? I hear you. I hear you. We miss your L Blaze, bro. Miss your L Blaze.
Well, let's see. Bounces off the wall a little bit there. And then does he have enough for the juggle? Oh, nobody home there. But another staring. Big drop kick. But he lays down on the ground and he tries to get him. I think it's a low attack. Misses. Deadly move gets blocked and gets sent back.
1 round away from winner's final. Nero now getting ever closer to facing Kingo next round. But Natsu.
If I'm not mistaken, Ryan, I think that flying drop kick, he did the high one. I think that could have been punished with 7P.
Oh, beating off straight with the throw there.
Or down K rather, 2K. Oh, there we go. Sends him back.
And Nero looking good for the money right now.
Yeah, tagging him against the wall, but
punish. Yep.
Yeah,
into the elbow drop. Back. Chunky damage. Nero stays down.
The wind wake up. Gets crumpled with the knee. Let's send it back.
Wait, what's it going to be? Gets the stomp now. Next it could take the round. Who's going to get it? No, next it's going to do it.
Oh, these strikes are pretty problematic. What a dash. What an evade. You sit back down. Catch him with the elbow. Now he's got a life lead. He pokes it. And Natsuo shows from a distance he is Nero-sighted as he's able to force that final round.
Yo, you got to finish your plate out here.
You got to finish that food, man.
You got to finish your plate out here. You can't leave damage on the table. 2 sadistic hanging knees now.
Oh, and that gets a wall bounce there. Good awareness by Nero, able to field goal kick his way up in there.
Chunky side kick.
Yeah, they're both
another drop kick. And this is a close round, Chris. Oh my gosh.
They're swinging. Deadly move gets a knockdown. Oh,
he's gonna take it. Oh my gosh, that game was hype. That game was hype.
All he had left, I mean,
that game was so hype.
Hunger.
Yeah, that game was so hype. I don't even have a transition for you. It was just too sick.
You didn't need it. That was brilliant there. He throws out that deadly move. It's able to connect. Because we saw for a few times he was getting that shoulder, but he was coming short on it, and Nero was able to counter that quite a few times. But this time, he just leaned into that desperation, that hunger that he needed to get to the other side there. And just like that, Natsuo able to advance in the winner's final after some incredible pressure from Nero. I mean, definitely Nero hit some extra gears on there and then some. But Natsuo was just able to just keep it going. Just keep that wolf hungry and just never give up. Get those massive payoffs, which he did. Once he got that burning hammer, it started to show that he just needed just a little bit of that real estate in the Yomi there to close the distance. Great job, and now he faces Kingo next.
Yeah, I feel like when you play Nero, like you need to really bring your A game, because if you don't, he's gonna be dancing all over your head. Like he'll put on a clinic. You know what I'm saying? So Natsu, rose to the challenge, man. I mean, great stuff, you know. So Nero drops down to the losers bracket, so we'll be seeing more from him afterwards, you know. And I mean, it's Nero, right? There's no there would be no surprise if he ends up in grand finals on the loser side, you know what I'm saying? So might be more that we see from him later on in the tournament. But yeah, Natsu is going to go up against Kingo in the winners final. And it's interesting because I believe when Natsu won his qualifier, it was Kingo he beat in grand finals, right?
Facts. Yes, that is correct. It was the grand finals. It was Natsuo got the what happened was Kingo got the bracket reset. So Natsuo defeated Dr. Curion to make it into the grand finals, and then Kingo had that very impressive bracket run from the first round of losers, defeating Camille, Evra, Mr. Manus, Boxcat, Outlaw Beast, and and then losing to and then defeating Dr. Curion to make it to grand finals. So Kingo immediately swept the losers bracket, got the grand finals reset, and then after that, when it all looked like it was within reach for Kingo, Natsuo the Wolf, after the bracket reset, just activated that ultimate hunger there and 3-0'd after the bracket reset to win the second qualifier.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's good stuff, man. It's good stuff. Everyone seems to be stepping it up, you know. In the beginning, I wasn't really seeing Nero or Kingo meet any competition. You know, they seem to just be able to steamroll everyone. And so it's good that we're seeing, you know, them get challenged, whether it's in the qualifier or here in the top 8 finals. So it's amazing to see. I'm enjoying every second, man. It's actually nice to not be in the hot seat. I can just spectate and enjoy it from a distance. I don't have to guess anything. I have to like get sweaty in myself. Yeah, no, this is cool, man. This is cool.
Facts. I love it. I love this. I mean, being part of this cup and just seeing just the play and passion from the Euro players has just been fantastic. And just like we got a lot more VF action coming your way. So like, and I'm not saying this to plug to go into a commercial break. We're going straight into the action. But you know, also a fun fact too about Natsuo getting that 3-0 on Kingo there. Kingo would have qualified anyway because Gizmo had won the previous qualifier we had mentioned. So it's just that extra icing on the cake to show that, hey, you know, I can still go the distance even if, regardless of the qualifier, to get that 3-0 for the win.
Yep, I can be up there whenever I want to. It's a statement in itself. I mean, you also want to kind of feel out what the competition's going to be. And it's good they've had those sets because now they're meeting here in Winners Final and they've got a good idea of how each other plays, you know, what the vibe is like. So, yeah, it all helps, man. You sometimes think, because sometimes players are like, well, I've already qualified. There's no point me playing in the others. But look at that. Because he played, he got all this extra experience now. So, yeah, man.
And he's been sharp ever since. I mean, he's been able to really turn matches over on their head. We saw like in not just in comeback fashion, but just being able to just continue with that momentum mounting and how it goes. I like this next matchup though. We're going to take it over to our first match of the losers bracket here, our first elimination. It's going to be Godell versus Dr. Curion here. I mean, Godell again, just a fantastic performance in the third qualifier, especially coming back from a deep losers bracket run. But I mean, hey, Curion, man, he's surgical. He's surgical will go. He knows where to get that damage.
He is.
He knows where to get it. So I always love to watch this matchup. I'm not a fan of fighting Go with Kage in particular because I'm just boring and bad at blocking. But the let's see, we're just fine tuning some things here. I'm just reading the chat. But at the same time, like I like the pressure Kage brings here. Like Kage's got a lot of the strings and then able to get those stance switches as well. But with good payoffs there, if Go can get you on the ground, Dr. can get on the ground, that's where a lot of that damage happens. Another thing that people don't really talk about is Kage is not a very heavy character in the cast either. He's a big dude. He's got height. He's got limbs. But you'll notice in the 30th anniversary suit, by that I mean in costume, by that I mean swimwear, you actually see Kage's like pretty skinny. He's skin and bones. He's got like that Abraham Lincoln build.
Oh yeah. No, he's a slender chap. He's not chunky. He's not like Akira. Like Akira's got bulk to him. I mean, you know what I'm saying? You've seen the weight class list, like. But yeah, no, Kage's a light boy, man. He's a light boy. He's on that good onigiri diet. You don't really do no steaks and all of that. Yeah. No. You want them light dudes, bro. Man, be on that Coke Zero thing. Right, yeah. Yeah, so see you guys in a bit. Hold up. Quiet. No! Okay.
We're able to start this up
We're
here.
in there. Let's go.
Round 1. Ready?
After Curion Godell. Italy versus Germany.
I love that title of VF Kid. And I'm trying to go like, is it like a kid that's been raised through you've been raised through VF? Oh, there we go. That's going to hurt. That big spike there because he didn't tech on wake up. You don't want to give away that information here. Here comes that side switch and he gets the 3KK. Go after that and then get the ring out in direction. teases the Shippuden stance.
Yo, could that have? I wonder if that would have pushed out that live view for PKG. That would have been
Yeah.
nice.
Would have been a bit. I think it would have had ways to go.
That was
Good escape from the throw, and then that sidestep. We get that armbar. Shippuden stance again, but counters with the mid, checking it, and it's on that one. He takes you on the ground. It's going to be a problem, and then gets that bounce off of it, gets that confirmed, and that's going to be 2 rounds in a row.
Mhm.
I always want to mention here that the Dr. Curion as well. It's I love the reference house event. Oh, he gets the knee, stand jab into that KG. Not easy to do there, but Dr. Curion was able to evade in a direction that puts a ring out in play. This has to just flip the table there and set it. That was great awareness from Curion, just seeing that pretty much like the movement that Godell was able to get in that confirmed. Curion's like, one good evade here, and next thing you know, you're playing on your heels.
He got murked. I mean, Dr. Curion was all over him from the word go. Like, yeah, he's gonna have to do something different to turn it around right now because Curion's clearly come with the game plan.
It was very fantastic play, just notably seeing where the screen spacing was, just his position in the ring, but also just getting reads on Godell's wake-up options. And then just staying on top of it each time. We saw that he was able to get some nifty throws out of there.
Him up good and proper.
There he goes. Sends him up, gets that kick there to get the stagger there. Other ring out is in play, does the same thing. This time he needs a little bit more of an extension though, because it came at an angle. He's like, as soon as he lands on his shoulders, like, fine, I'm gonna get a little more mileage out of that OTG and take it. Sometimes against some players, you want to actually keep them in the middle of the screen. Yeah. Especially when you're getting like big combos, big confirms, and you're just winning on neutral and damage. But
that clipped him at the end of the sidestep there. But he's in trouble now, the positioning.
He's in trouble.
Oh, I like that.
I like
the option.
He needed
I like the throw option for that situation. That was nice.
That was a great Koen Raku escape, and then simplifies the combo there. 7 kg, 3 Ps and K.
No need for anything fancy at that point. Just take the damage.
Curion again in what I like to call the comfort zone. Once he's got the feet on the planks, he's as good as anyone. Good duck of the throw there. Godell repeated with the KG and instantly confirms it with the dragon kicks. That's good awareness to see that ground. The ground attack creates that opening. And Godell with the 4P traps him.
Yeah, the back P clipped him out of the sight. Look like he's trying to move, isn't it? Got clipped by the back P, and that's 2 rounds now for Godell. Good momentum for him running so far in game 2.
Yeah, it's a half circular attack. Kage has avenues that he's available to, able to counter evades that happen either at the back of him or the one in front.
Looking for the catch throw there. Oh, KG, nice confirm there. Back PK guaranteed, and the back KG, love it.
Ties it up, great stuff. Man. With that hit grab there in particular, he does it.
So sick.
It's curious too, especially because he was near ring out there and he gets that KG with that axe kick. I don't know if it would have gave him a little bit more push if he was able to get the 2P into the dragon kicks, but I guess just given the timing and the way that Dr. Curion bounced off the ground, you just want to go get it, cash in on those dragon kicks and be able to get that third just frame in there. Really to just set the tone. But I'm just wondering if with that little bit of extension would have got that ring out there.
One apiece right now. All tied up.
That 4P, again, he does it. This time goes down PK with the kick that comes afterward. That's a dangerous move there because it can transition to the Shippuden stance and really cause a problem. No dice on tempo toss, but better sidestep there. Godell with the good evade. And he dodges the high strike using the Shippuden stance shift and then able to convert that with the standing, I believe the standing PK into the other PK, non-stance, into the down PK. Shippuden stance again. This time getting chops to the chest. I mean, you got to throw out some of that woo energy when you get some of that in there. That stretch, Ryan. Every time I see it, man, it always just breaks my heart. Especially being on the receiving end of that.
Yeah,
no matter where the life lead is, where the position is, when you get that stretch on the ground, I mean, go instantly, he gets in the driver's seat.
Indeed, he does. All right, so 1 round each now. Both back up a space to start.
Oh, that was dangerous. That was a risky whiff. Yeah, you whiffing that 6 kg in neutral is the reason I did so bad at combo breaking.
Nice break there from Godell. Okay.
You could literally dash up and get anything you
what a
want.
punish.
Yeah,
Damn,
not tacky, but not
what a
enough for the
sick
kill
punish there
either.
from Curion. Yeah, needs one more hit to do it. Kage with some work ahead of him.
Yeah, those are some good whiff punishes there. But Ryan, he's leaving himself open. Godell's leaving himself open with a lot of these whiffs. I mean, Curion can literally dash up and punish in some of these cases.
I mean, I gotta say that was a very good whiff punish. That wasn't an easy one. I don't think he expected to get punished just like that. So,
Yeah.
shout outs to Curion on that one.
Yeah, he's playing fantastic here. Yep, dodges. That's a linear attack of that 7K. You're going for the low crush.
Oh man.
Curion can close
Wait,
out
hang
with a
on.
2-0 here. Oh, low crush. Yeah,
One more
this
hit.
time he gets
Oh,
what he
man.
wanted. But he got the just frame, but it didn't connect.
That's it. Finally success.
Of
After
course,
a couple
when
of
you get...
failed attempts, man.
But how did he miss the just frame? He got the just frame. He got the king. Got the that came out. But it missed. Yeah. It whiffed. It flew above the radar there. Fortunately, able to bail itself out with the 6-6 PKG. But this ring out, Dr. Curion does not having any more of it. Any that momentum.
Gosh.
What an effort from Godell to close it out after that. Amazing. Getting the just frame to
Controlling
whiff.
everything. Dr. Curion, judge, jury, and executioner with that ring out. That was crazy.
Yeah, he's able to really push forward there and then establish that 2-1 lead. It's not over yet, though. This whole tournament's best of 5.
That's why I like best of 5 as well. Yeah, you get to see the adaptation on adaptation, and you know what I'm saying? So let's see now what happens here.
Can I tell you that as a player, I hate it?
Oh, I love adapt. That's what you play for. You play for the what's he gonna do when I adapt, vice versa, right? That's what it's about.
I know, but when I get to fight 6, I feel like I've emptied the bag. I love that launch there. That's a good launch punish there for trying to learn. So you get Kage to hold down for a little bit, and then he hits the 1P. It's able to set it up. And
okay, so indeed, very, very important move for Kage.
Good whiff punish on the 4P there.
And again, the upward KG. You can see Curion falling a victim to that. Oh
yeah, wake
he
up
wanted
kicks
to
not
challenge the rising. He wanted to challenge the rising attack there, and he was just a little bit too early. If he did that like a frame later, he might have got it.
Yep.
Close. And that would have definitely been KO.
But if you see that they're charging and going all the way, you can time and evade just at the last moment and get through it as well.
It's a tricky one. It's a tricky one.
Is.
I mean, it's hard to see when he's going to actually release it. Oh, I missed the throw there. And Curion's happy with that exchange.
But when you see them sidestepping it, that's when you do the feint. Like, you hold down the kick button and you double tap guard.
Well, you kind of have to
kill.
Oh, no.
Why did you go for the...
This is why he's been doing the easier... This is why he's been doing the easier combo, because the knee's been missing today.
Yeah, sometimes you just, like, the timing there is just, it's not there. Good call out there with the torch.
Maybe it's
you
an
can
online
fake that out.
Maybe it's an online thing, I don't know. Oh, the Shifujin forward punch. Okay.
Yeah, he's been getting a lot of mileage out of that. We saw in the earlier fights, Godell in the fight he won was able to connect with that.
Great. Okay. I saw him go for the 4-4 PKG there. I saw that. Don't think I didn't see that, Godell. Okay. Oh.
Okay.
Nicely done.
Yeah, challenge him with that low jab.
Slow and steady. Well. Slow and steady wins the race, my friend. Yeah. Slow and steady.
Predictable. And just playing off that frame advantage that you get off of Kage's standing jab as well as his PK. You buffer in some of those 2Ps against their attempts to counter poke.
Alright, so Godell now seems to have lost a little bit of momentum, and he's kind of following the lead of Godell right now. Down attack. Good old Hogan leg drop.
Oh, the down KG. Lucky that was not a counter head that would have changed the camera view. In particular, goes for the back kick and tries to get the back attack. Dr. Curion tried to respond to it with a low crush attempt against it, but Godell found that window to get that PPPK to close it out and even it at 2 apiece.
You know, Kagemaru is low-key Hogan's most famous fan. Man does the leg drop. He's Hulk Hogan's biggest fan, I swear. It's on the low. He doesn't really expose it, but on the low, like, man's got all his posters.
When I was commentating in Seattle, Koen Raku. Let's see. It's 2-2. Yes, it's 2-2.
Yeah. All right, cool.
I was just saying I was calling out Koen Raku's Kage Mania over in Seattle.
Kage Mania. Okay, KG plus, can't press buttons. Back. Oh, no wall hit there.
Oh, what a whiff! But he's able to recover from it. Yeah, you can't punish after blocking 7 kg. That one's
sometimes you gotta do them things twice in a row.
Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta do them twice. They're up 4 kg. You gotta do it twice in a row.
It's like you may have blocked him, but I still know what you're going for. Oh, he clipped him there. Caught him moving there with the 6K.
Okay.
And then,
Oh, nice. I like that. And
Yeah,
again, he
Templeton's
misses
again,
the
but the
knee. I
one-
don't know what's going on, Chris. Controller issues or something. I don't know what it is. He's just not hitting the knee.
well, yeah,
and
and you're seeing the 3K come out instead. So that means that he's not getting the forward input that gets the knee to come out. Because to get that,
but he doesn't need it because he
that
gets
low,
the
though,
44
that low.
PKG anyway. Look at the range on that bad boy.
it's got great range, goes linear, has a lot of recovery, and it's negative on hit.
He is feeling himself now, but everything's working out.
Yeah, those are some optimal conversions there. Godell hitting the down PK and then able to do that
How can you
again and again.
imagine you ran into someone doing a big accent on your head?
Oh, this could. Oh no, not enough.
No, one more hit.
Nero usually does pretty good damage, but then he gets that PP1P,
Set
which gives you
point now.
that back turn mix up. Yeah, Godell's got great momentum here on set point. Don't count out Dr. Curion. I think Dr. Curion's going to get him with that
Oh no,
stretch.
yeah. Never count him out. Never.
That's one thing I like most about Dr. Curion. He's been able to, extend some rounds and just like get himself in there. But then that down PK goes, gets that reverse Jumanji stance in there, but ends up being a fake out as he gets that sweep going circular to close it out and catch it. Godell coming back from down 2-1 to get that advancement 3-2.
3-2, yeah, man.
In decisive
Great
fashion on that
stuff
last
there.
fight.
Congrats to Godell for that victory. Big shout outs to Dr. Curion. He's going to bail out here in 7th place, but big shout outs to him. Great performance all through the cup. And he'll also be getting one of the SEGA branded nameplates for the in-game titles. So big shout outs. Every person in top 8 gets one. So that is some GG's right there. Thank you so much for being a part of it. And look forward to seeing more of your go in the near future. So, man, definitely, what's his name? Godell fighting for his life there, to stay alive at that point. Did not want to hang up the ninja gloves just yet, and scores himself a 3-1 victory and moves on. And next up, he's going to be taking Kingheim. But before that, we're going to be moving into the other side of the losers bracket, and it's going to be Mr. versus Nero. That'll be our next game. But man, it's been a really a lot of close rounds. A lot of this. One thing either side could have changed the whole set, sort of thing.
Absolutely. And I mean, even with the match that we saw with Mr. and Kingo, I mean, we haven't seen Mr. in a while now. Mr. was our opening match, and had a string of what seemed to be like it's like 5 consecutive rounds that it had on Kingo that was just happened in the blink of an eye, and then Kingo was able to close it out, get that 2-1, and then get that final fight in decisive fashion. But Mr.'s momentum there that we saw earlier, we're hoping to see more of. And I mean, it's just in a great place to be because Nero's going to push that pace. Nero's going to be able to get a lot of those strings out there, and especially Nero coming off a very close set defeat at the hands of Natsuo the Wolf. Now he's like, okay, fine, you're going to send me down to losers. I'm going to take it out on your sensei. I'm going to go higher up the pack, and we're going to be eating out here in the Ryan Hart VF Cup Finals,
Indeed.
Volume 1.
All
What I
right,
love about
let's
all
jump
this
into
VF
this.
stuff, man. It's just beginning.
It's going to be another Jackie versus Wolf affair here. Let's see what happens this time.
There's
Okay.
2P stopping the throw
Just,
attempt there, but good evade.
Just feeling each other out in the early goings of the set, just sort of understanding what the lay of the land looks like. Okay, nice low
there we go.
throw.
Gets this. Looks like a tiger suplex.
That looked like it was a variant of Bare Things, bro. But I love the double arm hook, and yep.
It was F5.
The
Not enough for
F5.
the kill there.
Shout outs to the Mr. Lesnar. Okay.
I want to give a shout out to what Nero did there as well. Like Nero, you see him doing some dodges towards Wolf as well, because
back
a lot of
KG.
people you
Strong
want to
start here,
try to go
catches
for
and
the
counter
back.
hit. What a nice whiff punish. Makes the low whiff and gets a juicy combo off the back of it, guaranteed there.
Those strings just keep going high, low, high, low.
Okay.
He established some momentum.
Wait,
Gets
hang
that
on.
lariat.
Yep.
Yeah, that short lariat there. Thanks
Oh,
with the
what a
kick, but
reaction.
it's-
You see that? Situational awareness. Saw that he was falling.
Situational awareness. Yep.
Caught him with the quickest thing he could think of.
That's a very tight juggle to fit in there. And then again, just having that,
He's
you
got
got
the
to be like,
reactions.
you
He's
got to
got the
be like
reactions.
knowing how much it would send them up in the air to be able to
Nice
get that
there.
placement going here.
Sidestep beat knuckle. Nice kind of punish there. Pressure
They
at the
got him
wall
at the
now.
side.
Pressure
There's
at the
more
ring
frame
out, sorry.
advantage.
Yep.
Yes, yes.
Oh, the
Oh,
giant
good
swing.
sidestep. Where's he gonna land? Oh man, unfortunately, a few angles over to the left would have been a problem.
And the classic again, the lightning kicks.
We saw them earlier, especially in the round against Dr. Curion. How he was just using those to get out of tight spaces as well.
Yep.
Low keys, and then again, you had those tight juggles in that space. Mr. ducking under some high strikes.
Ooh,
Oh,
nice
caught
parry.
it! Yeah.
Oh no,
the
missed the rest of the
parry.
combo. And hang on, he's giving Mr. VFC a chance now. Oh, the double arm hook, and that's going to be it. Wow,
Just
what a
enough
turnaround.
damage there.
Off that one missed opportunity there with the drop combo. Mr. VF was on it.
Yeah, Mr.'s veteran skills here. Pulling off here, gets that chop, and again, yeah, that kick, because a lot of Wolf players like to evade towards the back, and that kick goes right after it, and just like completely splits them in half. But when you see that Wolf players like to do that evasion towards the center of the front of the player, it really comes into handy. Great blocking there by Mr. And the dodge, but better escape from the throw from Nero, who establishes more momentum, gets him down with the kick of the dragon.
Wow.
And then off that wall slump, able to convert again and even get that standing PK.
Nicely
That
done.
swing in there. Yeah, he got just the pixels he needed to get the job done, and that low kick to punch his ticket. I believe that is the first point we have.
So, an epic first game there. Definitely could have gone either way. We had multiple swings in momentum, you know, but Nero too solid in that particular exchange. So let's see what happens now for game 2.
And we are back at the Great Wall stage. And they call it Great Wall because even though it's based in the Great Wall of China, you may see there's just a single wall there that you get to. That does great damage. Therefore, it's a great wall. Oh, there we go. Yeah, Mr. was biding his time. A lot of patience there, a lot of blocking and evading, but got just what he wanted. And he was just able to grab him by the red boots and just take him for a ride. Another sidestep there and gets the catch grab, kick to the stomach, stunner. Whether you think it was 316 or Kevin Owens is that's the job done. What a catch grab, okay. You're able to kind of shake his feet, let his feet out a little Bruce style. I caught him moving. Got him going. There we go, burning hammer time. Oh, so close. Then Nero able to chase him down on the jump. Gets tagged with the kick on wake up, keeps it going there, but Mr. again with that placement.
Wolf does a lot of damage, man. He can be super scary, you know.
Oh yeah.
Everything hurts with him.
Yeah, I wouldn't have been surprised that Burning Hammer got the kill that we saw earlier previously, but Nero with that low punch, another catch grab, brings up that situation, tries to goes for the Okazeme, and then more strings, which leads to that low high. Look at that mix up there with a series of chops going back and forth to punch his ticket. Sometimes it doesn't, you know, sometimes you don't need to hit that extra gear. Sometimes you just need to just pump the brakes a little bit and stagger to get it done.
I mean, you know, sometimes you don't need to just go crazy, but you do need to be able to maintain a certain level of consistency. If you can do that, then wins will come your way.
Right, it's really just about knowing like what buttons they don't want to press. What can make your opponent uncomfortable and get you across there. Go the distance. Decisive round here. Decisive round here. We can either have it tied or Nero could go up 2-0. Starts off with that 7K. We love that energy. We saw that earlier too. Nero's not afraid to do that. Nero doing that to start off against Natsuo the Wolf. Plenty more Virtua Fighter to play here, as this is only the first fight of the set. Sorry, second fight of the set that we had.
Yeah.
Oh, escaping the knee there. There goes that suplex. Back to the wall. Escapes the knee. Gives him one of his own. Low block there. Uses the frame advantage to go for the throw, but it gets escaped. More strings. More strings. And again, yeah, Nero just dropping some of the some of the crazy pressure, some of the switching around, the footwork. You know what I mean? He's actually like just keeping his feet on the ground there, just pressing forward with just the jabs and the mids, forcing Mister to be more respectful as he takes a 2-0.
He does look like he's getting more and more comfortable now, just as the tournament progresses. You're starting to see that come through in the way he's making decisions and stuff.
Yeah, because to be honest with you, it's kind of, I mean, if you're going to be trading blows and turns against Wolf players, I feel like a Wolf player would actually like want that.
It depends. It depends what blows he's getting. He might not be getting the blows he wants.
Yeah, there's that ring out there, that pressure, able to get some real estate and push Mister out of the ring. Yeah, but if the blow you want ends up being burning hammer or a swing, I mean, it puts you right back in the middle of things.
Yeah. If the big if.
The big if, right?
Yeah.
Agreed. He feints, he teases the deadly move and then goes for it. Doesn't go the distance again. We saw Natsuo coming short on that shoulder charge after deadly move. Wolf gets a lot of options out of that too. You want to make sure that you've got an instant response to it. So he uses that dash up, that crouching dash to push forward and get that he manufactured that ring out there. You see, he didn't use any strikes to push him back.
Yeah,
he actually saw that Mister was blocking so much that he used the dash to continue to advance and then just get that one blow.
He's looking for just flash kicks now.
Yeah, I'm lucky he didn't get that one punished too.
Oh my gosh, he's doing it again.
Because that's a free swing in the hands of Wolf.
Flash kick. Oh, another flash kick.
And he double dashes with it.
Another flash kick into the... Oh my gosh, what is going on? Oh.
And then the double jump.
Wow, he is mixing it up. He was mixing it up there. He's in his stride now. He's just loose. It's kind of how I imagine a Jeet Kune Do practitioner to go on, actually. Just really loose. Be like water, my friend. Be like water.
Absolutely. When water enters a container, it becomes a container. It's adaptable. It can flow or it can crash. And in this situation, I think we saw definitely some elements of that as Nero avenges his loss to Natsuo the Wolf by eliminating Mr. VFDC. So if he gets that run back, as he advances further in the bracket now, he's going to face off against the winner of Kingheim and Godell. That's going to be the match between Kage and Shun, which I accidentally called the finals of VF4's story. No, sorry, the finals of VF4's story, but actually it was Kage and Lei Fei.
So, Mr. VFDC unfortunately eliminated here. It's gonna take 5th place, I believe, and yeah, big shout outs to him for his performance as well. And yeah, next match is gonna be Kingheim versus Godell.
Kingheim versus Godell. It's gonna be Shun versus Kage. Love this matchup too. How they can adapt to each other's stances. Kage's got some good counters and abilities against Shun's mounting offense, what he can do, but also at the same time, it's just about I noticed some matchups, Kingheim is able to have himself an open bar, and then on other matchups, it's last call before the round starts.
Yeah, right.
So we'll see where that goes. I think right now we're sorting something with Godell's connection at the moment. We're gonna make sure we get that right. We can give you a good top 8 quality match on the way.
Yeah. All right, so we're ready to rock and roll, guys. Let's get into it.
Yeah, winner of this makes it into the final 4 of the tournament. There is the next round is the losers semifinals from here. So losers quarters here. Shun versus Kage here in the octagon stage too.
Oh man, he's going straight in. Kingheim not wasting any time. Trying to make short work of Godell here. Look at this. Up against the wall. Okay, gets an upward KG now. Back in play. Into the leg drop.
This was one of the tournament players' favorite level. I think it was Dr. Curion, if I'm not mistaken. That was a great sequence. And then using that last hit, that down PK, to transition into the Shippuden and get those strings continue to go. Godell's off to a good start. But it's gonna take more situational awareness and also denying Kingheim any drinks. Kingheim is dry right now.
Okay.
No one packed a
And there's a knee. He's finally got a knee out. Oh no!
And again, he got the just frame and it didn't hit.
Oh man, what
They
is
were
going
too
on?
Kingheim
This
too
is so
short
unfortunate. He's
yeah,
having
too
the
short
worst
to ride
luck
the roller.
with that.
He is.
Oh my
and
gosh.
again, yeah, and you get a low crush move that got hit with the low. Oh man, Godell having some bad
Whoa.
breaks there happening. Good sidestep by Kingheim.
Oh,
Yeah, we saw.
Lovely
we
stuff.
saw. I mean, after seeing the knee, impressive combo afterwards. Also, I was looking forward to it as well. But then he gets those dragon kicks, gets the just, because usually if you don't get the just frame, you'll just get those 2 kicks. But he got the just frame and it whiffed 2 different opponents that went under the radar.
So shout out
That's
to
some
Little
jank things
Professor. Shout out to Little
Yeah.
Professor. I hope you're gonna have fun playing VF. I know I did. It's one of the best games in the world, if not the best. Hope you enjoy it, my friend.
What
All
a
right,
combo.
so Kingheim now, trying to keep him by the wall.
Yeah, and using that dragon punch
Oh,
in there,
oh,
Kage's
the
version
KG.
of it.
Oh no! Oh, and Kingheim stops him from taking the game. Gets a round back now.
Man, good. If you're
Kingheim.
Godell really went the distance with that really impressive combo where most of his damage output came from. It's just you just gotta ask, what more could I do to have done that combo with justice?
All right.
But you're
so,
seeing some
Oh,
some
no,
intricate
wasn't-
plays.
What? Oh, Kingheim brought it all the way back. 2 rounds apiece.
Predictable.
2 rounds apiece right now. Let's go. Let's
Yeah,
go.
very impressive. Very impressive.
Up forward
Gets
KG,
low
getting a
crush.
lot of mileage out of that, and this time he lands all 3 hits. Okay.
Yeah,
Into
down
the
KG.
wall. Oh man, the knee. The knee's been letting him down, man. This is not good.
It has.
Oh, and now
Especially
Kingheim
if-
back in with a chance here.
Yeah, especially if you get a wall bounce off that, off the down KG. You can do the PK afterward into another KG, but this time the dragon kicks come in and do it
Ooh.
justice as Godell closes it out.
All right. So he got him with the up forward KG, caught him in crouch position, and that is the game. Doesn't Kage look like Smoke from Mortal Kombat?
Okay. With that fit, I think so. Yeah, he's great. I've been on my stream making a ton of memes of Genesis covers with Kage on them.
Yep.
It's been fun. But back here at the waterfall stage as well. I just want to point out also just some of that, like the 6 kg, which is
Yeah.
Kage. It's a low crush move, and Kingheim was able to beat it with a low. And we saw that sequence up against the wall. I mean, Kingheim's really able to get a lot out of some tight spaces here.
Yeah,
and
he's
just
been doing
continue
really
to do
good at
the
that
work he
for
does.
sure.
That sidestep again. That would have really spelled trouble missing that 7 kg.
Yeah, you don't want to miss those. I mean, on VF, everything's got an answer. You don't want to miss anything,
Yep.
right?
Yes. And when they're sidestep,
Oh,
you get
underneath.
those linear attacks.
Okay, yep, into the air toss. What's he going to do at the wall now?
he
No,
missed-
another missed knee. This is
hard
horrible
to
to
time
watch
it.
right now. He's giving
so-
Kingheim opportunities and he's taking them.
Yes, he is.
Oh, man. Okay.
It's tricky to time.
Yeah, you
Juggling
got-
off the 10-foot toss when they
But
hit the wall on the way down.
But Godell has that on lock. I'm sure he's got like a controller issue. Like he can do that all the time.
Yeah.
I don't know what's
And
going
he
on.
recovered
today.
nicely with the
Yeah,
three
yeah,
punches
but he
and
lost,
kick.
he lost the round now. He had a
He
big
did,
wall air
yeah.
toss combo. Very unfortunate. Opt for the back PG throw instead now, the forward back.
Yeah, that's facts.
Regular PG. See, he's not even going for the other one now. You know what I'm saying? Might be the online, yeah, another possibility. But this is really unfortunate. Kage, that's his bread and butter. You know what I'm saying? Air toss into knee, that's his pride and joy right there. You know what I'm saying? So losing that in big opportunities like against the wall like that, you could get like a juicy combo into Oki. Like you need that. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So yeah, and this sort of thing, you know, if I was playing as Kingheim, I'd be feeling more comfortable knowing that my opponent is having, you know, I'm getting away with free health basically because he's not maximizing opportunities. So
Yeah, and you see that's kind of the way that just gives Kingheim that little bit of an inch to a little bit of a wedge.
it's
to
more
be able to
breathing
take some
room.
rounds
Like,
with.
look
Yeah.
at this. Look, Kingheim is way more expressive now. He's more comfortable. He's making comebacks. You see what I'm saying? And this is what can
And
happen
he
off the
hasn't
back
been
of.
drinking much either. I mean, there he's got 3 of them, but you saw his drink counts in a lot of these rounds have been relatively low.
Yeah. So it's one of those things when you drop combos or have missed inputs, it powers up your opponent. You know.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, look at this.
Oh,
The
what?
confidence is coming through. I'm telling you. Look.
Yeah, he just
Styling
hops
now.
it. Hops it like
Okay.
he's jump roping this Hage Kuryu master. 2 axe kicks into the PK, giving that dragon kick, another PK.
I think
That's
that
fantastic
PK
damage.
I think that PK was a missed dragon.
Yeah, that might have been because it's
he's
PK also that.
he's not being able to do the combos that he wants.
Because he did it earlier. He hit that dragon punch earlier,
Yeah,
and he was able
I mean,
to get.
luckily that's
kicks
still
after.
combos, but it takes less, isn't it? So, but yeah, all good. He got the round anyway. He got the round. But Kingheim having a bit of fun now. He's taking a page out of Nero's book and going into party mode.
Yeah, and to Godell's credit, I mean, just being able to adapt to get the simple combos, even when the big daddy ones don't.
Oh yeah, you gotta
Exactly.
adapt. You gotta adapt your combos. All right, so
PK
here we
that
go.
poke.
Kingheim now. Oh, that was a great read there from Kingheim.
Oh, caught him there, and he's able to get it. Yes, extended the combo enough with a PP1P into the kick that was able to get a little touch off the wall for some extracurricular kicking.
That was very
Didn't
good.
need it, but he
That
still
was
wanted
like-
to make sure he gets that
I
just
don't
frame that
underst-
connects.
Yeah, it looked like Kingheim looked like he blocked it, and it looked like he pressed something at literally like the last second. He pressed like a low jab or something.
Indeed.
All right.
More pushback there. This is good pressure here. Godell facing a life deficit, gets the down KG that gets the bounce off the wall. No connection with the axe kick though. Oh, he blew that up. You see what he's going for there, Ryan? He's going for the 3P, which Kage does there. That's a punch that goes through high and mid punches as well. So you'll see
Yep.
that even if there's a faster punch on the table, it will win the trade and create a
Go
jumper.
through. Yeah. All right.
Oh, there he goes. Yeah, with the 1KK, gets into the Shippuden stance. He gets a little bit out of it, just gets a bit of a slump. Oh, the low crush, but he went too low. Kingheim went a little too low.
How
He's
low
like,
can
I'm
you
not just
go?
below the. Yeah. I mean, he just dug himself a trench and around a limbo there for the party game to get 1 point and even at 1-1.
Yeah.
You're seeing that, man. He low profiles the low crushes. It's just another thing that Shun has in his bag.
That should not be happening. That
I
should
love
not
explaining
be a
this
thing.
character. I love it because I was like I had a friend who's just like, so he just knocks himself down as a mix-up? I'm like, yes. He just plays the wake-up game as a mix-up. That's what this guy's all about, man. But this time around, he's gone straight to the party there, reaching for the spiked Kool-Aid. Taking 3 sips there. He's gonna get some Oki off that throw. Goes straight into Shippuden, then responds with that low rising kick. Yeah, and then able to track him there with that low poke there, then able to connect with a 2P from the back turn. Get that point on the board.
Indeed,
Yeah.
indeed.
Kingheim up 2-1. Taking a bit of his time there. Jumps through a grab attempt. Oh, you see that again?
Yeah, it's weird.
Just frame, no foot to the face. It's like if I was a pro wrestler doing that, that's when you slap your thigh, just so the crowd thinks they got hit. What an exchange there, and he caught him with a 7K. Gets a simple combo off the hard steel. 2 rounds from Godell here. Another good 45 seconds. Get him to 2-2. Here in the last of the losers quarterfinal. Yeah, and you can combo off that. You get that running slide in there. You can do that down PK or you can do the dragon kicks. And then again, read him with that strike off the PK with the back turn. And that's with excellence, sir. And another dragon kick. This time, though, lands correctly. Not above the ring.
So that's that.
I think it's 2-2, if I'm not mistaken.
2-2, yeah. No, I mean for that
Yeah, it's
game,
2-2,
that's that.
yeah.
Just for that game, I mean. Wraps that up with the up 4 kg, and yeah, looking good.
Seems they both like the stage.
But definitely a bit worrying with the knee issues. I mean, if we're talking about matches later on and stuff, if he wins.
Yeah,
But
you're
we'll
not getting all
see.
the mileage out of 10-foot toss. Also, to do the knee in neutral after the 10-foot toss, you have to crouch dash
Yeah.
while charging it. Yeah, you have to do a slight crouch dash, and then that's the one thing that troubles me. But when you see the 3K coming out instead, that just shows it's not getting the forward input.
Yeah, there's definitely something very wrong with the input sequence
Oh,
there.
there we go. Yeah, that 4 PK. The second hit strikes low, gives you a good throw mix-up. What I like to do it too, Ryan, is I like to use this as data to see how they respond to a mix-up that comes from getting struck, because a lot of the times I like to do a Zuno Otoshi or 10 footers, but you'll see opponents will master that situation. I'm like, oh, okay.
Oh, you're one of
Now
those. Oh, I see.
I understand
see.
it now. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Oh, you're one of
I
those
guess-
players. All right, we're gonna have some fun now.
Let's see again. Missed the knee again, and this time also misses the charge because he missed times against the rising kick. We saw that earlier too.
It's heartbreaking, man. Heartbreaking. I gotta
Again, the
say.
rising kick is going for it. Again, you mentioned this earlier, Ryan. He's just a little bit, not 10 years too early. More like 10 frames. You're 10 frames too early.
Yeah, positioning was a little bit off that time. I think Shun had the right space there. But
I
yeah,
wish I
man,
knew how
it's
to say
giving
that in
Kingheim openings
Japanese.
though. These missed combos are giving Kingheim openings. And there's an air toss. What's he gonna do? And we find a knee. Nicely done there.
And he gets a dragon kicks again. Again, the third. I've never seen the third kick get the just
I've never
frame
seen
that.
it miss this many times in a row.
Yeah.
And look at this. He's sidestepping all around the gaff. Oh my gosh. Oh, wow, it reached.
It did.
That went so far. Look at that. He caught him from there. Look.
You see the blue
box has that
smoke.
move got? That
Because
was
the first
mad.
hit hits low, and you just see it able to connect. You see that blue smoke from like
That
just
went mad
quite
far.
that distance. Man,
That went
especially
mad
when
far.
you get a just frame
Yeah.
that whiffs, Ryan, and then they're able to get you with that hitbox there as a player. You're just kind of like, oh.
Yeah, no, that was mad. That was mad.
I mean, it's you know what? It's the kind of thing that ruins Kage's birthday. As Kingheim takes it 3-2, advancing to winners semis here. Amazing effort though from Godell. Ah, what a set! I mean, it breaks your heart to see it, but the way Godell was able to play through it, able to still get some conversions there, and kind of just able to adapt to things that weren't just on the table. It really brought him this far into the match, but in the end, Kingheim just kind of just took a step back and had the match come to him, and he's able to complete it. Great effort.
That's
though,
what it
from
is.
Godell.
That's what it is sometimes. You just gotta be patient and wait for the opportunities to come to you. You know, you can't always sometimes on VF, like when you try and force too much, things don't work out for you. Shouts to Kagemaro on his birthday, you know what I'm saying? And that moves Kingheim into top 4 here. So I'm gonna show you guys the updated bracket just so you lot know exactly what's going on. And yeah, this is what it is, man. This is what it is, you know. Patience. I mean, there's one thing is being patient, but another thing is knowing when to assert yourself. You have to know when it's time to put the brakes on your opponent's flowchart and step in and start asserting your will dominantly, you know? And there'll be a part of the match where it's time for you to go. And on VF, if you don't take your turn when it's your turn, it's going to be very difficult to turn opportunities into wins, you know?
Right.
So, yeah. But I will always say that VF is the game that rewards you for being passive when at the right times. You cannot just be full throttle, pitbull, 6 gear all the time. There's literally times where you just got to sit there and block. Your best friend right now is doing nothing. That's your best friend. And you can turn that into wins, you know, because every piece of your movement is something your opponent can read. Do you sidestep here? Do you backdash? Do you crouch dash? Like everything has its own weakness. So sometimes doing nothing is a good way to not give your opponent a lot of information. Okay, they see that you stand up, but you know, there's lazy throw escapes now. There's fuzzy guard. You know, standing up alone is not a death sentence, because when you see someone standing, you still don't know what they're going to do when you initiate. Are they going to crouch now? Are they going to sidestep? Are they going to initiate with an attack? So just standing there is a very powerful tool. So,
yeah, especially when you see that your position or like a certain movement you do like coerces the opponent to suddenly blow that up a certain way. Sometimes you want to use like your movements and maneuvering to do nothing. Like sometimes I found in tournament sets that there were specific evades or crouch dashes that I would do just because I knew that if I got myself in a certain position or a certain space, my opponent would do something that I know I can block and get myself a very juicy punish out of. So it's like I was basically not just doing nothing, but doing something for the purpose of nothing, which just shows how more nuances and depth the exchanges in VF happens. But exactly, there's so many opportunities that you take advantage of that you're able to get the timing of as well. And sometimes it's you sit back, you let the game come to you as well, or you got to put your foot in the water. You got to take a few extra steps in there. You got to kind of just show yourself out there a little bit just to see what the climate is and how they respond to those situations. And then again, you can condition those situations that come to you. And your opponent will say, he was still doing nothing. They were still doing absolutely nothing out there. What's going on? But see, that is where you, again, get a little more rent-free within their headspace.
All right, guys, it is top 4. It is Italy versus France on one side, and it is Italy versus France on the other side. Nero versus Kingheim is going to be the losers semi-finals, and Kingo versus Natsuo the Wolf is going to be our winners final. That's going to be coming up shortly, but before that, we are going to jump into a very short break. So guys, I hope you're enjoying this crazy action in the Ryan Hart VF Cup. We're going to cut to a short break, and we'll see you guys in a little bit.
See you soon. Awesome. Be back in 5.
Many of the opponent's upper and mid-level attacks, giving you a significant advantage. Once successful, various striking techniques can be confirmed depending on the technique, so be sure to understand which techniques you can follow up with. Good luck and happy parrying. What attacks are effective against a dodging opponent? Here we head into what to do about someone that just keeps dodging all the time. Of course, the dodge is an extremely useful technique for getting around an opponent's offensive flurry. But what are you going to do when you come up against someone who just keeps dodging everything you do? Let's jump into it right now. The key things to note are that a dodge will only be successful when done in sync with an attack. So, if there is no attack, there is no successful dodge. If they attempt to dodge when no attack has been used, their attempt to dodge will turn into a slow and vulnerable sidewalk, leaving themselves completely open to offense, giving you a free opportunity for damage. One of the primary methods for defeating dodges is the use of throws. Throwing counters dodging. If dodges are paper, then throws are scissors, if you will. So using throws when you expect your opponent to try and dodge is a valuable strategy. Full spin attacks can also stop an opponent dodging in either direction, while half spin attacks will stop an opponent dodging in one direction. Throws will lose to attacks though, so you have to pick your spots carefully. If you think your opponent may block your spin attack, then throws can be useful here, as they will win against an opponent both dodging and blocking, giving you a 2 counters in 1 benefit. Keep an eye out for your opponent's patterns and pick him in accordingly. Good luck, VF Warriors. Hello everyone. In this episode, it's all about movement. And unlike in 2D fighting games, walking and jumping are not really used that much. VF, dashing. All about dashing. Now VF has 4 dash types. Forward dash, back dash, crouch dash, and backwards crouch dash, or crouching back dash, whichever you prefer. Now the forward dash and back dash have different characteristics, and the moves that they can cancel into have different timing. The main dashing for offense and making up ground is the forward dash. It can be cancelled with any action, which is really useful, so feel free to be creative with how you use it. The backdash allows you to create distance between you and your opponent, but always remember that you can't cancel it with a guard, so naturally it comes with a higher risk. It can, however, be cancelled with a dodge, so you can reduce the risk by doing a backdash and then cancelling that with a dodge to avoid incoming attacks. The crouch dash covers a shorter distance than the regular dashes, but it's really good to learn because you can cancel moves from crouching in a standing position, and it is so powerful if you can get combos down like that. More damage, more access to different tactics, and more ways to surprise your opponent. Definitely worth learning. For example, Akira's Byakko So Shoda, double palm, is a command of back forward punch from crouch position. But if you input crouch dash before you do the back forward punch, you can actually buffer it from a standing position. So for example, you can do jab straight into double palm without actually seeing the character crouch at all. This is extremely useful in match play. So that's that. Have fun perfecting your movement in training, and I'll see you guys for the next one.
Ready? Go! Fight 5! Ready? Go!
Alright guys, we are back from break. The Ryan Hart VF Cup Volume 1 here underway, and we have whittled down from top 8 to top 4. And it is Italy versus France affair on both sides of the bracket, man. How's it been? Have you been enjoying all this action, Chris? Talk to me.
It's been fantastic. And now that we're getting into the top 4, it's like it's really time to take us to another level. So I brought with me my 32X that I'm ready to enjoy here, which, by the way, had an amazing port of VF1. If you haven't get the chance to play it, please do. And and so seeing this international affair here, I just love seeing. I mean, just last week I had the opportunity to see Latin American VF. The week before, we get to see the whole world of VF. And even weeks before that, I got to see the Pacific Northwest in VF. So I'm all across the pond in all reaches here. Loving to see how excellence on the world stage here of the World Fighting Tournament that is represented here in Virtua Fighter. And here we got a heavy hitting winners final. You know, there's no place I'd rather be.
Indeed, indeed. And there you see Kingheim versus Nero and Kingo versus Natsuo going to go down. Next up, it's going to be the losers semifinals, Nero versus Kingheim. That is what is going to happen next. We've got players ready in the lobbies to take this one away, guys. So get ready. It's going down.
Yeah, and Kingo here has the opportunity to take both Wolves out of the winner's bracket, as previously in the first round of the top 8, going the 3-1 victory over Mr. VFDC, who had a fantastic showing with all that momentum that we just saw in those consecutive rounds. But this time around, gonna see a change in pace going up against Natsuo, who now, you know, remember in the first qualifier, Ryan, you had mentioned, you know, Natsuo is trying to prove to his wolf teacher that he's the alpha of the pack, and now it seems by virtue of advancing here into the winners final that we're seeing just confirming here that we're seeing that he is the leader of the pack.
Yeah, Nero and Kingo have definitely had the most dominant runs. Like they've looked the most unstoppable, you know, throughout the qualifiers. And but Natsu, I think Natsu's really stepped it up. Like, you know, I think he had a slower start, might be because of Wolf as well, but he definitely stepped up. And I mean, you know, that win over Nero earlier, you know, just shows you what he's made of, right? So yeah, I think it's an interesting mix that we've got in the top four for sure.
Oh, good. That side switch there with the deadly move looked like it was possibly a mistime of Natsuo, but recovers with it with an Irish whip. Oh no! But even with the against the wall, that was some interesting shenanigans there, and that rail definitely was holding on by a ledge. But you see that was the deadly move. It breaks through the counter stance. I'm unsure. There's a few reasons why it would. I believe because it's like I don't know if it's considered airborne when it's lunging at, or it's considered like a two-limb attack. But I was not able to catch it, and because of that, we have an opening here in the Aurora stage. Oh, there we go! Another short shoulder charge there. Natsuo patience paying off there, countering the jump mix-up. Nearly took out 2 rails there. And then back dashes to avoid the kick, dash in to get that big grab in there. Moving it forward. There we go. Shades of a Taz with that suplex. Let's see another stagger. Gets a pair of kicks in there. Those stomps. We got 5 kicks now. Can't evade that one. Now Kingo switches sides here.
So I'm not in the lobby. I must have got kicked out of the lobby. All right.
That makes 2 of us actually.
Here we go. I got you guys. I got you guys. Let me just do this then, just so you get to see. I got you. Hang on.
Yeah, Blessy's been doing a fantastic job helping us out. I just wanted to
Oh yeah, no, sick.
We all love Blessy. Blessy does great things for us. But definitely behind the scenes been absolutely helpful with us.
I'll get there.
Good block there and taking it.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I was in the lobby like the whole time before. I'm not sure, man. It's a bit mad.
I've been informed we're getting a new lobby.
Oh, we are indeed.
Yeah, we are. I'm waiting on my invite to see.
So hang tight, guys. We're gonna get a new lobby set up. Yeah. The game's not on right now. We're setting up the lobby again. So don't worry, you're not missing anything.
Hey, I'm in there. All right, great.
All right. 1 second.
And I mean, to be honest with you, following it from the viewing stream was great, but I love getting the menu here. You know what I love is I love being in the lobby doing online commentary because I just feel like I'm just as close to the action as I can be, the most eyewitness I can be. It's a vibe, you know, it's a vibe. Like I've had streams that and exactly the stream of following Blessy, it seems like it was on point, but it's just I love being in the lobby. And shout outs to the lobby for letting us go into spectator mode in the lobby, whereas we don't have to do the whole thing where you got to loop around in the orders as I've seen other games do. So great design there as well. I mean, seriously, I love how much the UI's improved as well, and we're definitely thrilled to see. Shout outs to the replay mode they added, because that was a big conversation at Comic. Like, there were a lot of people who were like talking about it, saying, "Okay, wait till replay comes back." I know there were some people. I was like, "How'd you do?" They're like 2-2, but I'll do better when replay takeover comes. I'm like, okay, well, Sega called your bluff. It's here.
All right,
it's here. Let's get it. So we're starting up a new lobby here. We're gonna get you.
Yeah, I'm finally in. So just need to.
Have you tried, Ryan? Have you tried replay takeover yet?
I haven't actually. I haven't.
Yeah, I demonstrated it. It was pretty fantastic. It's the left and right stick have to be clicked to take over the character, which I think is good. So you don't accidentally take over a character when you're doing the other buttons. But I don't have like L3 or R3 that input on my joystick, my Victrix Pro FS. So you have to resort to the keyboard in order to do that. I mean, I see it as both a good and bad thing, because I kind of like having like quick keyboard commands to do that. But I think the replay feature, I mean, that just took some getting used to, but it's really good. You can have the inputs displayed. You can have the damage levels displayed. You can take either character on, record for a sequence. I mean, you can really just freeze frame a moment in ranked and just have a whole lab session.
Nice, cool.
Yeah,
All
I
right,
think for
we're ready to
content
jump in,
creators, it's
guys.
going to be.
Here we go.
Yes.
Natsuo
Absolutely.
versus Kingo.
The
Let's
winner's final you've been waiting for. Let's go. So if I recall the score here, if it's is it
So
1-0
round one?
Kingo?
Score is 0-0.
Oh, we're going 0-0? Okay.
Is it? I don't know. I didn't know if they played the whole game or not. Oh, short drop kick into the elbow drop.
Yeah,
Yeah,
score is 0-0.
0-0.
We got that confirmation. Great.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Okay. Oh,
Oh, that knee at the end.
Oh!
And then goes from the top rope, Ryan.
just
The
about.
9P. She didn't tech. I'm going to invite myself in for the extra damage. That was fantastic sequence there.
Okay.
And we saw that from Nero earlier as well. Nero opted to use that 9P as well
Oh
when
my
you don't
gosh.
tech on the recovery.
Oh.
Caught him. Caught him half circular in the wrong direction. Kingo is going to pay dearly for that.
Natsuo is having a crazy tournament, man. Defeats Nero, and he is running a train on Kingo right now.
There we go. Yeah, not again, no recovery after that, after getting hit with the deadly move shoulder. Good evades there, but better escape from the throw by Natsuo. I try to get that jumping kick. I like it because, you know, you throw out some of those airborne moves to counter some of the attempts to get into her Ioi's parry stance. Oh, what a catch grab. Comes in clutch for Kingo. You wouldn't expect any less.
No,
Gets it
not
from the
at all.
side, gets that conversion. Right, bam, right on his back.
Very, very nicely done here by Kingo. Making his way into the game, gets his first round.
Good launch. Gonna get rewarded for that too. Oh, just keep sending him back. More drop kicks to the knees. On the downed opponent there. Been doing some of that bait you've been seeing from Natsuo, Ryan, where he gets that knockdown, does a deadly move, and then immediately holds guard and jumps back.
Right,
trying to
right.
draw something out. But that spacing has also worked in his favor as well.
Man, but Natsuo looking unstoppable right now. Just really able to. It wasn't even like a steamroll, but it was just control. You know, the whole game. He was just able to just kind of manage the madness. You know, and made Kingo look relatively docile in that game.
Yeah, and really just it was a lot of max opportunities too. I mean, even like knowing just how much you could get out of that opening. That's what puts on that display. But that throw is really where it gets problematic. Aoi's a dangerous grappler of her own. Side switch with that Tazplex. Oh, caught him with that front kick.
Yeah,
Get in
Kingo
between
starting to get.
stagger the.
Kingo getting started now. Revving
See,
the
and-
engine.
And you were mentioning that earlier when we were doing player intros. We were talking about rhythm, you know, players finding rhythm. And what I always say is no rhythm, no reads.
Right,
Like
right.
if you don't have like an understanding of the players' movements and their tendencies and like instant knee-jerk responses.
Yeah.
Oh, you see what she tried to do there?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, did you see? She tried to. So if he had done the elbow, if Natsuo had done the elbow there, she would have caught it. She has like this pair. Yeah, she could strike like downed attacks that way.
Her parries are sick.
Oh yeah, they're ridiculous. But she fished for it there too. And in many other situations, that would have came through. But instead, Natsuo like caught himself another opening there. Natsuo's been not able to do that. He's trying to like get some of the pressure there with that leaping back, that leaping kick, which I think is the 4K, the one where he takes that big leap because she can't parry that. And there's other advantages to that kick too, but she also cannot parry it. Oh, good crumple. Good crumple. But sidestep there. Kingo very close to tying it here. This could do. Yes.
Oh man.
A few shots to the solar plexus to close it out.
So one,
Kingo,
one.
fantastic movement.
So one
Cashes
apiece.
in.
Ties
One
it up.
apiece. Cashing in on those crumples. Make it happen. It's great to watch.
All right, we could jump straight back in here in this first to three affair.
Winners final for the Ryan Hart Cup.
Round one. Ready, go!
Oh, there we go. Yeah. Gets that chop, sending him to the floor. Natsuo off to a great start. But again, Gizmo with that clutch dodge. It takes it to the ground. That's going to hurt.
Ouch.
And again, 2 low strikes after.
Yeah, I know.
She goes
Looking
back,
for the
she's
short
back for
drop kick.
seconds.
Oh, and looking for a second one. Gets parried
Yikes.
this time though. Says stop all that. Oh,
Eclipse
into the
created
KS.
stagger.
That might be it with the down attack. Yeah.
Oh, yes, sir. Instantly just goes for that quick chop to get the drop.
Great measure of the damage there by Kingo.
Yeah, Natsuo was off to a great start to kick off that round there. But Kingo gets those big conversions. That's why I love this character so much. I always begin a lot of play, a lot of popularity, because a lot of people are really privy to the, not just the reward she gets, but the momentum she can swing in her favor. But just as I say swing, Natsuo wants to take it to the skies, just missing the rail by a foot. T-Bone Tazplex ties it up around.
Wow.
Just
Okay.
as I said swing.
Yeah. Oh,
There we go. There we
big
go.
damage now.
And from behind, that's going to get more frame advantage to get more to connect. Oh, I hear that. Yeah. Goes for the front suplex there.
Oh, and an excellent takes the round. Natsu having an amazing run so far.
Yeah, very close to making it 2-0, but this is the kind of distance Kingo could easily capitalize on, and just equally as much. Blink and you miss it. Closes the distance.
Okay. Gets a stomp as she rolls around. Looking for the short drop kick again. Wait. Gets hoisted up. Oh, and down.
Yeah, and
Wow,
getting that
what a
stagger. Ooh, ooh.
Oh, and the sidekick Natsu just getting every single read.
Natsu, please. That's what we call a feast. As soon as he got that owie grounded, you know, fangs out.
Yep.
Fangs out and just,
Just went to work, didn't he?
yeah, those 3 attacks going to work here. One fight away from Natsuo the Wolf finding his way into the grand finals. Let's see if he can clutch it out as the Northern Lights are shining the brightest at this time.
Yep, indeed. He's
And
doing
escapes the
super
ground throw.
good. Kingo on the
No.
back foot. Kingo on the
Unhit.
back foot, which is something I say quite rarely. You know, he doesn't normally end up on it. He's
Yeah.
normally dominating.
And just interrupting all the attempts to poke. There goes that swinging neck breaker there to stop the momentum. Fakes with the kick, but Gizmo's not gonna bite on that. Pun intended, gonna stand up and just keep that standard pressure out there to close the distance. Gizmo here, as the ranking says, making lion-hearted approaches when matched with the wolf. But this wolf's got a wild vision. Like the intro to the anime, as he slings that wild final cut off the ground grab.
Yeah. Oh,
Again.
missed the down attack there. Okay, punch kick. Oh, and he goes mid, caught him pressing buttons there or something, or stepping. All right. Yeah, looked like it was in crouch.
You see,
Okay,
that
one
was the
apiece.
respect too. That mid was like the second or third option to go with there. Oh, blocks on the launcher. And continue to push back, using the frame advantage for blocking the rising low.
Okay.
Predictable.
Oh, there we go.
Nice.
Okay, twice on the rail.
Wow.
I like it. Yeah.
Sick.
And he got that restand too,
That was
especially.
nice.
She didn't even have time. No Oki needed. She didn't even have time to play the wake up game. It was just immediately just fast track to the knee, to the gut. You love to see it. And she's using that sidestep against that crouching drop kick, because the drop kick to the knee has been causing like that stagger, which forces Kingo to commit to more stuff, adding to the mental stack, which definitely widens the window for those throw mix-ups for Natsuo to keep it going. Now, big read here will get Natsuo to grand finals. Oh, and there it is. There it is. We saw that again, taking the time to wake up, being able to catch them with that insane shoulder charge.
Really, really good
Didn't
stuff.
need the rail this time.
Man,
Natsuo
so-
the Wolf in the grand finals of the Ryan Hart Cup.
Can't believe it, man. Dominant run. Really, really impressive all the way through. He's just having a great tournament. There's not really much can say about it. He's just come prepared. He's obviously done the work, and it's showing, man. Really, really great stuff to him.
It's brilliant. And let's sorry to cut you off. I just wanted to mention this most importantly before we get to the next set. This was the grand similar to the grand finals reset of Volume 2. We saw
indeed.
that after Kingo won that 3-2, Natsuo caught that momentum and went through with that 3-0. But this time around, he was able to get to his bag quicker. He was able to get a little hungrier, get a little more damage, get a little more meat on that bone with every bite. And he's in the grand finals, man.
There's the graphics for you guys. There is the bracket. Kingo waiting in the wings in the losers finals, and Natsu marching on proud sits in that very coveted seat of the grand finals on the winners side. There's no better position to be in than in grand finals on the winner side, other than being the champion, of course. And then on the losers semis now, which is going to be up next, we've got Nero from Italy versus Kingheim from France. That's next up. I'm sure Kingo is going to be watching that match very, very closely. So as we get the players locked into the lobby, man, I gotta say, this is a spicy tournament, man. This is a spicy top 8.
Love it. A lot of spice, a lot of salt. Even me as a commentator, I'm salty seeing some of the things. That's how you know the players. We are playing. Welcome to the next level, as well as we go Kingheim versus Nero. This is going to be our loser semifinals fair. I want to mention too, where you mentioned Kingo will be watching. Like, of all the graphics you have, you don't have one where he's just sitting back sipping his sake, watching it on the monitor like he's backstage at Raw.
I have to admit, I don't have that. Yes, you're right.
I think backstage Shin would probably be drinking drinking the sake from a box. Just make it look more hardcore. They should add that item, by the way. That'd be fun. Good DLC. I'll pay. Great low crush there. Kingheim slides it with the knees low, high, low.
What DLC would you guys
high
like?
and two lows.
If Sega said you could have any DLCs, what DLCs would you guys want? Talk to me in the chat.
I want a stage, Ryan. Sorry, I'll say it.
Let me know your wishes. What stage are we talking about? Go.
Okay, I want a stage where if Kage gets a 10-foot toss, it summons the storm like the first level in Echo the Dolphin. Let's go.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah, and I want Jackie Bryan when he does a flash kick. If it's a counter hit, it starts the Michael Jackson dance from Moonwalker on the Mega Drive.
I'm with it. As we're getting close to the water, that partial fence does no favors as Kingheim falls over with the ring out there.
It does. Oh my gosh. Right. That one got you.
That one got me. It reminds me of that talked about that simulator they had at the Japan park. That failed one. They had a video there where he was like it was a space training thing, and he was the captain.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was some lost footage they recently recovered. The Kingheim here, this time he's going to get on the opposite side of the fence here. And going to be patient against the wake up. Look at that catch grab, though. That's going to be a little bit more sips there. He's cutting off the top of the pouch of the Capri Sun, and he is straight drinking. He's only got 4 or 5, but what he brings in spirit. And, you know, Kingheim, I mean, I'm telling you, this late in the stage, we're talking loser semis. Kingheim is looking a little thirsty, man. Has not gotten his meter up to the place where he wants it. So I'm just saying, he's got to get his sip on.
He's doing all right for sure, man. Definitely.
Oh, what a catch! He just got the drunkest Hurricane Rana I have ever seen. That was wild. I didn't even know we had that. Oh, sit down. There we go. He earns it. I need to sit down. I need a drink too. Pour me some more of that. Whatever it was, as Kingheim got that momentum, decisive rounded movement here. And this really, I mean, he's been able to really prevent Nero here from hitting that extra gear that we've been seeing him put on in earlier sets of the bracket.
Straight into game 2 now. Kingheim looking strong in the start here. Nero needs to tie it up, needs to pull it back for game 2 if he wants to. I mean, you don't want to go down 2-0, right? That's horrible. All right, down back KG to open. Right, wakes up donkey kick. What the hell? Such a
I love
sick
these
read.
wake up launches. These top
Such a
players
sick
do.
read. Yeah, the read,
It
the
is a sick
confidence level.
read. Because I saw it in Combo Breaker too. I was like,
Oh,
you
he
woke up a
gets out of
launch, and it's like it's a thing. He breaks up the lightning
Oh,
kicks
that
using the
KG.
frame and using that to continue his rush down here.
Nice.
That was great stuff by Nero.
Round 2.
Nero kind of stepping back and getting Kingheim to overcommit and get some misses there. That was really good, like change of pace there.
All right.
The low strike there. It opens it up. Gonna get him near the track there. Caught him evading, but Kingheim is still able to get to the other side. Goes for the low. What a dodge. What a dodge. What a guy. Nero
Nice.
throwing him down to the ground. And look at this, Ryan. Look at this. Up 2-0 against Shun. And look at the drink meter. It's at 0. It's
Wow.
blank. Yeah, it
No
is.
drink,
Woo.
not a drink in sight, not a drop of liquor.
No, not at all. This is the
Anyway.
most boring wedding ever. But for a VF fight, hey, I love it. For the Ryan Hart Cup loser semis, I'm with it.
It's pretty
what
good,
a
yeah.
juggle by Nero. Gets a crumple season, won't go the distance, gets that trademark low again. He switches the for the just to show off that he can juggle. See, that's the next step. The Jackie fans, we gotta find in the crowd where he gets a alongside with the I know Chinpan loves seeing that. Shout outs to Chinpan, man. He was just awesome to be around. He didn't just play awesome. He was just all
He was
around
sick.
awesome.
Yeah. He was sick for sure.
I'm putting it out there.
Round 1. Ready, go!
All right, so game 3 now, 1-1 here.
Yeah, Nero coming off with that great escape. Great counter. Gets that punch to the stomach there. And again, the low jab is really doing him a lot of favors, able to really take his turn back.
Indeed.
Comes a little short on that shuffle kick. Would have done him pretty well. Oh, what a low crush by Kingheim. Oh, with the wake up kick. Telling you, Nero's found, able to get this electric.
Round 2.
As we keep pushing ahead in the loser semis.
Go!
What a shift in momentum there. Nero's. Oh, there's my
Lightning kick come out.
Round 3.
This is Nero surgical. He is a neurosurgeon.
Neurosurgeon, I love it. Oh man, and so Kingheim now trying to mount some offense here. Lies down. 5 drinks
Oh,
on
misses the grab.
5 drinks on the table, or on the bar, I should say.
Yeah, missing the grab, and then he's gonna go for the field goal. It's good, like the ending of Duke Nukem 3D.
Oh man, the SHK into
Through the
just 3
uprights.
straight rounds in a row. 3 in a row, the tree ball. And he goes into a 2-1 lead after going down 0-1 to open the set. He is definitely finding comfortable footing here as the set progresses. Kingheim with some thoughts of his own, no doubt. Some adaptation needed here.
Definitely need to reach down into that bag. And I mean, to quote the great Stone Cold, find a bottle of Thunderbird so he can have some of the courage he had in his prime. To quote the 316 speech. What that I mean is, get more of that meter.
Yeah, said to Jake Roberts when he won the King of the Ring, no doubt.
Yes.
All right, so kick cancel now. Nice little bait on wake up. Oh, back forward KG donkey kick retaliation.
Set it up, Kingheim. Oh, almost got the kill there.
And
And then,
I don't know if that drink was worth it, and he's going to pay the price for getting too greedy on the bottle. Too
This
greedy
is-
on the. You can't get greedy on the bottle, man. Don't do it.
It's like,
not worth it.
stop it, old man. You don't need that.
Yeah, just
How
let
do
it
you
go.
know what I need?
Put the
Can't tell
bottle.
Sean.
Put the bottle down. Put it down.
You don't want to. Like the seafood told Jackie Chan, a boat floats in water and sinks in it as well. Legend of the Drunken Master.
Oh yeah, bars,
Round 3.
bars all day.
But you know what also a boat does in water? It gets ringed out. And that's what Nero's looking to do here as he sends him in the right direction with that circular kick. That partial fence does no favors. That cruel, cold red rail. But Nero's going to keep on chopping.
Round 4. Ready? Go.
Two great evasions there. One thing too, Ryan, is that Stance has really not done Kingheim any favors in this set. Like, he can mount a lot of offense and like steal a lot of turns and mix-ups with it. But Nero's been absolutely on point. It's like when he finds that stance, that's where that extra gear just kicks in. Got the PK. That's going to create a juggle and gets that big fist to go into punching his ticket to the loser's final. Nero with that unstoppable momentum, able to shut down Kingheim and leaving him a little empty-handed on the drink game too. Shoutouts to Kingheim going out at 4th place in the Ryan Hart Cup. What an impressive change of momentum for Nero to keep it going.
Yeah, definitely made short work of him there. It did look like it was going to be a different set going in, but man, Nero, once he's locked on, once he's got the horns locked into you, that's it, man. You know what I'm saying? He just goes to work, you know, like you said, surgical, you know, it was
Neurosurgeon.
neurosurgical session there. So yeah, shout outs to Nero. Losers final will be coming up shortly. Man, this has been a very solid run from all these guys. I mean, all of them, you know, that you see in the top 4, you've seen some sort of amazing comeback or something, some sort of wild clutch to like get to the next round.
Predictable.
Know? So yeah, really, really impressive stuff.
That's why I love Virtua Fighter. I mean, like, and honestly, like, just having the community that's been like super supportive and amazing and able to you guys have pushed me to play this every day, and every day I always see a new nuance to VF, and it's just fantastic. And honestly, like, we just started a local last night, and people passing by were just amazed at how this game still looks so new and it's still so great. There's so much to discover. Here we are in the city stage.
Oh, I didn't say. Oh, okay.
Hey, Nero's just he's all gas, no brakes, Ryan. He just wants to go.
Yeah, but
he's like, don't put me in the pit.
But we don't have a screen yet, though, so it doesn't really help.
Box the slap, Nero. Box. Oh, there we go. We're able to do it. Okay. Do they say box in IndyCar? I'm unsure. Gets that juggle there. Great. Backdashes after the low kick gets blocked.
Round 3.
Yeah, here we are. This is our losers final here, and Kingo gets a decisive 2-0 to kick it off. Look at that movement Nero's doing there. And Kingo's just kicking back, staying patient. Like Ryan talks about, like, you know, passive play gets rewarded. Doing nothing. Like, you're able to understand momentum here. As Nero continues to reach and find ways to get openings with his pressure, however.
Round 4. Ready? Go.
All right, so
Right.
Kingheim with a lead. Sorry, Kingo with a lead. Kingheim, Kingo, so similar. And yep, Nero with the throw. Oh, nice.
Oh, great side switch. He wanted that fence so bad.
That was sick.
Yeah, almost had that kill with that juggle there, but it seems the axe kick kind of had a bit of a knockdown that went a different direction than he was anticipating, but still able to extend himself with that low and then tie it up 2 rounds apiece.
Round 5. Ready? Go.
And he was right there on the mural there. There's like this rat that kind of looks like the Roadkill from Comic Zone. Oh, there we go. Got some splat. Nero taking advantage of it. Good block on the low. Plus a sidestep. Oh, there we go again. Big reward. Axe kick all over the Jet Set Radio mural. Oh, gets it right there. And you could just see him going to the beats of Naganuma right there. Kind of reminds me of humming the bass line or Let Mom Sleep. Either way, you know, Professor K is bumping his head to that one. I love this stage also. Also, I think it's one of the most one of the ones from the original VF5 that hasn't been changed too much. I think the Shark's been there. I think the Shark's been there for a bit too. Not sure if it was vanilla that it came in on.
It's the ground throw as well. Okay.
Oh, misses that. That would have been caught. So actually, Nero's lucky that whiffed. Because that's a mid kick with that singular limb and ground.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that damage. And then dashes up just to dash in. Good read by Nero. And again, yeah, goes low twice. Finds the reward in there. As Kingo gets another point. Oh, goes for it again. The 9P, we saw it earlier. Yeah, Nero had a lot of success with that, using that against Dr. Curion.
He did indeed.
Dr. Curion, yeah, delaying too much on wake up. So I'm going to take it back to VF1 and give you that jumping attack against the down. And you could see a few times Kingo was using that PKG, looking to change stance and counter, and Nero masterfully played around it. And especially up close, being able to make that read and response. That's why I like to say he's Nero-sided. Again, great sequence, catching the evade attempt. And there it is, he jumps to the air. He jumps. Because that kick was airborne, it blew it up. She ate the fence because of that. Gotta say, that was awesome. Yeah, we're just getting more yas in your ears. As if you haven't been sick of that enough from Combo Breaker. Nero here, 2-0 lead in losers final. One fight away from getting it on in grands. Nero versus Natsuo. The run back from the winners semifinals and went all the way down. Nero was like, hey, looking forward to the run back. Well, he might earn it if he gets one more on Kingo.
I did say earlier, I said earlier, we might get that again. Like, we might have that, you know?
But let's see how much Aoi here has to channel and be water, become the immovable object here that can stop this momentum.
2 straight games, man, for Nero, looking super ready for any battle right now. And Kingo has got his work cut out for him. Oh man, the forward PP closes the round. Another round on the board for Nero. Is he even beatable? What is going on?
Nero just needs another good 90 seconds to get into the grand finals, position himself to get that big reset energy he's looking for against Natsuo.
Yep. Gets nice punish on the high angle there. Into the throw. Okay, Kingo now getting some pressure. Man, what a turn of the tables here. Puts him against the wall and look at the damage.
Oh, that sidestep again.
Yep.
Again, breaking up the mural.
Damage. Wow.
The only thing that's going to stop from adding extra graffiti on that wall is the Golden Rhinos. Call them up because Nero is out of control.
Yeah, it's all falling apart for Kingo here, and he is on death's door. He needs this round to stay in the tournament.
Yeah, but that was a good use of the lows there to duck underneath the rounds. Yeah. Kingo got the round that he needed right in the response. A series of low attacks going underneath the radar of Nero there. Able to get that round needed, but gonna need a lot more to go here uphill. This is about as against the ropes as you can imagine, Ryan. As cornered as it can be.
Needs a lot more to get back into this one. Can't afford any mistakes now. I mean, it's all got to be, you know, the information that he's collected in these 2 games that he's lost. He's gonna have to use that information to mount some sort of offense here because Nero is just looking super dominant. Okay. Oh my goodness me.
Oh, that jump doesn't happen though.
High angle after forward kick blocked.
Let's see again, closes it out.
Lightning kicks, and he eliminates Kingo here in 3rd place for Kingo here in the Ryan Hart VF Cup. Shout outs to Kingo. Great performance from him all the way through the qualifiers and, of course, today in the top 8. But Nero is the man of the hour as he steps into the grand finals and will be taking on Natsuo the Wolf. Nero's on the loser's side, so he's going to have to win 2 sets if he's going to be the champion here, while Natsuo only needs to win 1 set.
Yeah, and also, I mean, yeah, shout outs to Kingo. Fantastic performance throughout the first qualifier, which had been won, as well as the finals today. Just Kingo was heavily favored too coming into this as well. Like, I mean, in the top 3 finishes, I'm still on the podium though. Fantastic work done though, but Nero absolutely putting on a clinic, making a tons of just one thing that I really want to point out is every time it was visible that Kingo was going into that counter stance, Nero had a different guess every time that was just right on the money.
Right,
I mean, there was so much to understanding the assignment, but also, I mean, the kid in me, the Virtua Fighter 2 Sega Saturn owner in me, to see it close out with those lightning kicks in the corner with the full, I mean, it can't get any more poetic to close out the losers final of the Ryan Hart Cup. And I'm just like ecstatic to see that happen.
Oh man, no,
but even more ecstatic to see what's next, man.
Man, crazy tournament. I can't believe it's culminated here like this. It's just great. We're gonna have a Jackie versus Wolf grand finals. I've enjoyed this whole thing, man. It's been great rocking the road with you. You know, every qualifier. It's been really fun. And now we've arrived. The culmination. It's going to be Nero from Italy with Jackie versus Natsuo the Wolf with Wolf also from Italy. And man, what a journey. Guys, in the chat, do we think we are going to see Natsuo the Wolf run it back versus Nero and get the W and be the champion? Or will we see the flashy, the 6th gear, the stylistic, the man that cannot be stopped when he's ready? Are we going to see Nero run this whole thing back 2 sets? Are we going to see that, guys? What do you guys think in the chat? I want to know opinions in the chat. What's going to happen in this grand finals? I know they've got something to say. Ooh.
I'm ecstatic to see this, man.
Man said Kingo's going to make a comeback.
Kingo's going to make a comeback. You know, honestly, but the top 3 here were the 3 winners of the qualifier.
Yeah.
Natsuo winning second, Nero winning the third over Kingheim.
VF is consistent. VF is a consistent game.
And that is just fantastic to see. It's been an honor just watching this whole play out and seeing how it comes down to this.
All right. After this short break, time for grand finals. right, guys, this is it. The grand finals is upon us. Nero versus Natsu the Wolf. Jackie versus Wolf. Man, I don't know what's going to happen, but we're going to jump into it right now. This is going down, people. Man, the Ryan Hart Cup. I didn't know it was going to be this exciting. Oh my gosh. This is too much, man. This has just been so. Some of these matches I could never have predicted the outcome. If you'd have asked me before who I think is gonna like what was the results gonna be, I wouldn't have predicted some of these matches, man. It's absolutely insane. So yeah, great shout out. Big shout outs to everyone that's entered as well. You know, it wouldn't be a show without you guys. And thank you all for tuning in and watching as well, because unless we had you guys. All right. Oh my gosh.
Here's a question, Ryan. Who is really going to benefit here from the wall stages? Because Nero's been getting, for lack of a better term, extended mileage. Oh, what a launch though! Got double the air and then not able to escape out of the elbow. Was fortunately able to not take any more damage from that kick that caught him moving away.
And he's making a comeback. Nero with the side splat and takes it 2 straight rounds here. Natsu under pressure. You know, Nero's been thinking about that winners match where he lost to Natsu. He's been figuring it out. Look, he's got the counter game plan ready. He's bringing it now. Natsu under pressure here. Sadistic hanging knee. The SHK.
Such a close set.
Oh, clobbered in the side. No ducks under, beat knuckle, firm punish there. Nero really asserting himself right now, guaranteed, yes. Oh my gosh. Is that going to be it?
2-2-Ps.
Yes.
Yes. 2-2-Ps to extend the juggle there. And then continue just getting as centered on the mural as you possibly can get.
He got the double low jab there like he was a tall man in boxing.
Yes.
All right, let's go.
Way to come back and strike it. And you see Natsuo has been able to stand up against like some of the momentum and just been able to turn a tide.
Yeah.
In other words, just get Nero to pump the brakes.
He's expecting a throw there by the looks of things. And Nero just ready. Look at that down back KG. Splats him against the wall. And a very dominant opening gambit here from Nero, who's clearly sending a message right now.
And Nero 2 fights away, getting closer to that reset there. And what I really like, yes.
Just for the lovely people in the chat. Yeah, Natsu is the one who sent Nero to the losers bracket earlier on. 3-2, it went down to last game, last round.
And it was such a back and forth affair. It was just fantastic. But yeah, that's what a start there. Deadly move immediately
he put the
gets
brakes on afterwards though.
Yeah.
Well,
more like mounted on a brick wall, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, wow, that was close. Such a hit there because he didn't attack again.
Nero eliminated Kingo. Because Natsu was in winners, so he wasn't in any elimination matches.
There we go, the angle slam there. Doesn't do as much as the burning hammer.
It's such a sick move. Natsu's having a hell of a tournament so far.
Round 2. Ready, go!
And that's
So yeah,
pretty much
Natsu put Kingo in losers, and then Nero eliminated. Oh, and then guaranteed. Oh no, he ducked it.
Oh, what a duck from the follow-up, yeah. That creates that opening
Giant
there, and there we go.
Says, get off me.
No!
He says,
He scissored through it. That is so much. He just like gets so much of his life bar that he gets owed that.
Puts him in the headlock.
What?
Says, give me your
But
dinner
he
money.
escapes it.
Nero says, no, man.
He escapes it again. This is the most
Nice duck
slippery
underneath
Jackie.
into the back punch. Oh, and he reads the throw timing. Great timing there on that side kick and gets the round.
Just having that rhythm there. Very close to
Rhythm
evening
is
it up.
everything. Neck breaker.
And it means all the more to grant.
The Ravishing Rick. The Ravishing Rick. That's what we're calling that from now on. Oh, okay. Runs in for more. And
Looks like
keeps him honest.
Yeah, looks like he was going for a ground grab there. Oh, he's able to get that 9P in there. Sneak into it. A pair of empty jumps there to get more of that movement. That's one of the things Nero's been really good at, is using his body, his dashes, to create movement of the opponent without strikes. And also, I gotta say, Ryan, it begs a question. Like, I think Nero has had better command of the fences and the walls with his offense. Not saying Natsuo's not cashing in and he's not eating good off of it, but Nero's been able to really capitalize the most off of the positioning. Oh, caught him. Good punish. No, good block, rather. That gets a bit of a punish there. But again, escaping all the throws. And man, if he wasn't escaping and teching through all of these throws, Ryan, he would like this grand, he would not be this close to a grand finals reset as he's about to go 2-0.
I can't believe it, man.
Yes, after an incredible start from Natsuo.
He's got one objective on his mind, you know, and it's pretty obvious what that is.
Yeah. I'm kidding. Mostly kidding. There he goes. Gets the restand. Is it going to be enough? Yes! After he gets that full extension, they're able to shuffle kick on in there with that sweet chin music there that moves him closer to that 2-0. How decisive. Natsuo was right in the driver's seat, had him in the corner, just taking advantage of it like he was in bullet train mode. But again, Nero just finds an extra gear, Ryan.
I mean,
wild.
This is a difficult spot for Natsu now. I mean, because he did the damage in the winner's side, but it's not enough. He's got to win 3 more games. You know, he has to get there somehow.
But
Otherwise, Nero is going to run away with this.
Yeah, but Nero still has work to do, and we saw in Volume 2, Kingo got the 3-0 to cause the bracket reset against Natsuo, but Natsuo was able to 3-0 him back after the reset.
Yep, you're all right.
Oh, good dodge. He evades towards Wolf. That pays off because not only is he able to dodge that kick that punishes attempts from evading away, but evading toward also brings more of the fence in the angle in play. And I'm like, you're seeing a lot of like wild Nero. Like he's flooring it. He's flat out right now with this momentum. But I'm telling you, he knows exactly where he is on the board and what he needs to do to get the most.
All right, Natsu definitely has got his work cut out for him as well, and it's got to start right now. Oh, nice. Gets the counter there.
Again, the counter game on point.
Perfectly reading. He's perfectly reading Natsu at every opportunity now.
He was waiting for him to wake up with a strike. He said, oh, you're not going to kick me, then I'll kick you. Takes that turn. Let's see more play on the fence here.
Oh, my God.
And look at that. It's 80% of the HP with the bracket reset in sight. And there it is, just before I complete that sentence.
He has reset the bracket just as fast as it started. The set has ended. And that is it. Just like that, you are seeing Natsu sent to the losers. I don't know. Did he even get a round? He got 2 rounds in that second game. But, man, that was a whitewash, man. That was a whitewash. All right, so Natsu really has to turn up the heat here if he wants to be in with a chance to win this, because Nero is on fire right now.
Right, here we are, bracket reset of the grand finals here. Now the first of 3 takes all of the Ryan Hart Cup, as we see. But this is an interesting change in the stage now. There are no walls. So let's see if this now favors whoever can score and get that ring out game going, which we've seen Natsuo excel at.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and there's that launcher to start the show. Fuzzy guard breaks out of that throw attempt there by Nero. And Nero lightning kicks his way up in to get the first score of the grand finals reset.
Round 2.
We are round 2 kicking on. And absolutely loving these the variants of colors here. Black versus white. Kind of reminds me of the WrestleMania 25 affair between Shawn Michaels and The Undertaker. He kind of brings up that. Look at them as they go at it in the sumo ring. Great block on the overhead there. Natsuo's guard's on point. But Nero is just able to slip through everything. And there we go, threading the needle again with that evade. Goes low, double dips with it with a little tap. Knocking on that shin right there.
Oh,
that's why he wears a knee brace in VF6.
The Stone Cold.
Oh, he beckoned for it there. Dodges the throw with that fuzzy guard. Good punish, good catch off the drop kick to the knee. Nero gets the first point. Now he's 2 away.
I can't believe what I'm seeing, man. Is this 4 straight games, Chris?
This is 4 straight games. And
4
he
straight
adapted.
games?
And he's adapting, no fence, no problem. He doesn't
believe
need to go the distance against the wall here. He has kept it straight in the center of the sumo ring,
Wow.
holding his own up
Yeah,
in
man.
here.
Round 1.
I think he awoke the beast when he beat. I think when he beat him in winners. I think he just woke him up.
Oh, indeed. And even more so than that, he's not afraid to start a round in a grand finals reset with the 7K.
That's
this man
crazy.
is dangerous.
Wow. Oh my
He is
gosh. And Natsuo is just looking.
Round 2.
I don't know, man. I hope he hasn't given up.
Go.
He's got to keep it. Oh my gosh, it's falling apart, Chris. What's he supposed
More
to
knees.
do? What does he
into
have to do here? Nothing's working.
He is literally
Oh
ripping
man.
the
Okay,
feathers
throw escape. Okay,
off
gets
of
a
his
side kick.
headband.
Goes for the drop kick now. Can Natsuo stay in this one? Gets a side kick. He's bringing it back here. Look at this, Chris.
Stomp gives him a
Almost
life
got the round
lead
back.
against crouching. Oh no, he held on a little too long, and he got grabbed.
Oh
Jack-
no.
Yeah, Nero here, getting very close. These are consecutive rounds. We're about to see 5 straight
Okay,
rounds
but
won.
Natsuo, though, he's not
Unless
gonna give up the
Natsuo
ghost.
can keep hitting and
He's
hitting
not giving
harder.
up the-
Now we're
he-
at the track. We're on the
yeah,
planks for the first time this set.
Oh, but
Oh, he sets it back.
Hang on.
You see how he evaded back. Dodged one way, went the other.
Little
Kansas
pop-off
City
there.
shuffle style.
I love
Back
that
on the-
side kick. He said, "Get back out the ring. Where you going?" I love that side kick.
Yeah, he's got to use the planks to his advantage.
Yeah.
I mean, the ring out, getting some robberies on the ring out will allow him to get back into that momentum, but he misses the grab there.
Oh my
And
goodness
Nero
me.
immediately floors it. Gets the evade of the sidestep. Again, front face lock, kick to the face.
This is mad. Okay, Natsuo now. Oh my gosh. Nero looking very scary right now. One more hit's going to give him a 2-0 lead. He's taking it back to the middle.
Oh,
But no,
he
Natsuo gets a launch here. Charges
dash
the
back to
shoulder.
avoid the throw.
Boom. Oh no, the lightning kicks.
Fully
It's the lightning
extension.
kicks. And I can't believe it. Ladies and gentlemen, Nero has won 5 straight games in a row. 5. We are on the cusp of a 6-0 straight comeback in grand finals. 6 straight. Wow.
This is
What
this
a
is
performance.
unbelievable.
Natsuo,
I mean,
this is his last chance to dance. Natsuo has to do something right now, or this is a wrap.
Yeah, and look at what Nero's done since getting sent to the losers bracket. He gets eliminated by Natsuo. No, sorry, he gets sent to losers by Natsuo and then eliminates Mr. FDC 3-0 immediately after. Afterwards, goes
But look,
3-1
he's
against
having-
Kingheim.
he's having
In
fun.
dominant,
Well, hang on a
dominant
second.
fashion. Doesn't let him grab a drink. And then 3-0 against Kingo. And you're about to see him go 6-0 up in this.
Did he let his little brother play in the first round or something? Because this is a different person. Like, this is not
Right.
the look at this. Press duck in every high now. Like, what's going on?
Natsuo trying to
Okay,
get that
okay.
damage.
Natsuo now getting involved a little bit at least. Okay.
Yeah, that mid pull.
Oh, gets a side photo, down attack, yep. Oh my gosh. Oh, and
Ooh, okay.
we
Tournament
won
point.
round
Cup
away.
point. Cup point.
Tournament
Cup
point,
point.
Volume, Ryan Hart Cup Volume 1 point here. The entire volume. Short shoulder now, Natsuo, not going to give up easily. Okay, forward punch. Oh,
He
my
staggers
God.
3 kicks. The
Man
triple
did
fake.
3 kick cancels into knee strikes. Stop it.
Natsuo's like, do not ever
Okay. Hang on.
disrespect me with those
not like
toe
this.
taps.
Not like this, please.
Ooh.
Ooh, my heart.
I
Ryan
thought that
Hart's
ring out was
heart.
happening. I thought that ring out was happening, Ryan.
Ryan
That was
Hart's
real.
heart, boy. Please, not like this. Okay, here we go. Natsuo now, still alive here. Short drop kick. Peoples, let's go. Blocks the rising attack. Here, the knee strike. Everything hurts, Chris. Everything hurts. Oh! Oh, the sadistic hanging. Oh my God. Natsuo on death's door here. No! Looks like it's gonna take it.
Oh, second
And Nero
flips
is your
it.
Ryan Hart Virtua Fighter Cup Volume 1 champion.
He flips it. He literally flips it to close it out, capping off an incredible 6-0 run back on run back after losing in the last round, last hit against Natsuo in the winner's semifinals, Nero was able to find his bearings, get his gearing, adjust the timing belt, and be able to hunt down the wolf he's been seeking through his dominant performance in the losers bracket. And he closes it out. He's got himself the cup. He's got himself the bragging rights, one of Europe's finest up in here, and I know he gets himself some good drip to take around. Yo, Natsuo, good job, well done.
Yo, he gets a lot of stuff, but the first thing I need to give that man is a round of applause. I want to give that man you know what? I'm going to give all of the top 8 a round of applause for being here today, taking part, being a part of this journey. And that's not all you guys are going to get, okay? Because I've got a little list of prizes for you all. Big shout outs to Quamba. Okay, they've supported the league all the way through. They're a big heavy supporter of the whole system of us trying to build Virtua Fighter back up in the continent, in the world. So big shout outs to Quamba. You know what I'm saying? If you see Quamba at any event, like if you go to R.E.V.O and there's a little stand, do go over, give them a shout out, say what's up to them on social media, because they've been very instrumental in surprising and supporting us with a lot of goodies that they've supported us with in the prizes. So yeah, man, big shout outs to them. Of course, shout outs to SEGA as well. Shout outs to me staying up all night preparing all the stuff for you lot. And shout outs to Chris, because you know what I'm saying, without his awesome voice of support, wisdom and reason, I'd just be insane wearing a white jacket in a mental institution somewhere. Big shout outs to Blessy VF, who's been with us as well since the beginning. Really helpful, been supportive with everything that we've needed. So yeah, man. And also to all the staff, you know, Neon K that also was there, Instructor M, of course, on board as well. Man, shout outs to all of you. But yeah, big shout outs to you lot in the chat too, because without the audience, like, this wouldn't really be anything in it. So yeah, man. But first place, Nero. Second place, Natsuo the Wolf. Third place, Kingo. Fourth, who took fourth place? Was it Godell? Fourth place?
I believe it was Godell, yeah.
Yeah, Godell, the Kage Maru. Yeah, man. I got some interesting news for you lot, right? So, first of all, let me just...
No, sorry, it was Kingheim. It was Kingheim.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, Kingheim from France.
Kingheim,
yeah,
yes.
Of course, with the Shandi. Yeah. Sick stuff.
Yes.
So, yeah, I wanted to show... So, this is the list of the top 4 prizes, okay? This is what you guys get. You know, I can get information from you afterwards, like all the addresses and all that. So make sure everyone gets what they're owed. And yeah, I'm really excited. I think this is such a cool thing where, you know, people get rewarded for their hard work. You lot have been grinding in the lab. You've put the effort in. So it's time to reap those benefits. You understand? Just quickly, I want to show you the final bracket, guys. I want to show you what's happened. And oh, can you mute your thing, Chris? I can hear myself. Yeah, so yeah, that is what we are looking at, a 6-0 grand finals. Man, what a way to start off the Ryan Hart VF Cup for Europe. 6-0 in grand finals. It doesn't get any more dominant than that. That is just absolutely insane. But a great run from many of the players here. I think Nero did phenomenal, of course, but Natsuo also did a really amazing job. He actually put Nero into the losers bracket and awoke the beast. So big shout outs to Natsuo for that achievement. Kingo, we always knew that we were going to see great things from him. No surprise, he's up there in the top ranks. Kingheim, also great performance. And then Godell, Mr. You know, Dr. Curion, thank you so much for being a part of this, and congrats on all your efforts. Neon K, we'll see him probably the next season, I'm sure, because, you know, I mean, he was here. He would have been in this thing. We would have had a nice little slick Eileen in this top 8. That would have been a really good mixture. So hopefully we'll see him back next time around. But yeah, man, it's been super sick. Let me just flip this back again. Yeah, that's what the prizes look like. You know what I'm saying? That's what the prizes look like. And there's also a pot bonus from yours truly. All right, guys? Don't say I don't do anything for the community. You guys know me already. I live for this community, man. My life has always been part of the FTC, and the FTC has always been part of my life. So, you know what I'm saying? This is what I just do for you lot. Obviously, it means a lot to me to have you guys on board and to see you guys growing in the game. You know what I'm saying? So, this is what it is, man. But yes, I do have some news for you guys, okay? I do have a little bit of news. I know people have been asking about it. You know, there's a lot of people that wanted to know if it's going to happen. And yes, we are going to have the Ryan Hart VF Cup gracing North America are going to get their very own cup for Volume 2, heading across the pond and going to be doing some good stuff over there as well. So, yeah, this is a big thing, guys. I mean, it means that, we go global. You understand what I mean? So, we'll have intertwined ones where Europe get to mix in as well, and we'll do like mixed bags and have people traveling, flying out for stuff and all that. So this is a big project, guys. Stay involved, Europe will be back again, of course. Next stop will be for North America, and this is what it is. I want to see VF all over the world. I want VF to be at all the majors. I want VF to be seen in all the bright lights it deserves to be. Do you understand what I mean? So this is what I'm trying to do. So yeah. You guys don't know what the prizes are. Okay, my bad. Let me explain. Yeah, let me explain. So, in this little section here, the first prize. Let me show you it like this. Maybe it's a bit easier if I show you it like this, because I know you lot aren't familiar with a lot of the little labelings there. What you guys need to also recognize is you get official titles from SEGA. You get these official titles from SEGA like this. You see what I'm saying? You get these. Those are in-game, guys. These are in-game. I've got a list of these. These are just 4 of them. But, there's a list. Every single player that was in today's top 8 will get one of these. All the staff that helped out in the Ryan Hart VF Cup will get one of these. And these are things that you can have in-game. They're priceless. I mean, you can't put a price on this kind of thing where it's literally developers going in and working for you guys to have a status on the game when you play matches. That's really, really slick. So... yeah, you guys have all got these coming to you. I mean, Nero obviously first place there, and then the second for Natsuo, third place Kingo, fourth place Kingheim, and then all of the top 8 will get one as well. So that's just for you lot. Enjoy those, show off to all your friends because they haven't got one and you have. And then back to the little prize list here. First prize, the champion title, the Ryan Hart gift pack that consists of a mug, a t-shirt, and a beanie. And then the Kwanba Obsidian 2, which is their flagship product. If you haven't seen it, it's the really huge joystick that they have. Kwanba's really high quality parts, really, really solid. I've used it in many tournaments. If you've ever watched me playing in tournament, I was probably using one of those. And then the second place gets the second Reinhardt VF Cup title. And then again, the Reinhardt gift pack and the Kwanba Titan. The Kwanba Titan is a medium-sized stick. It's slightly smaller than the Obsidian, but bigger than the drone. And also a very sturdy stick, very, very reliable. I'd say it's very reliable. If you're traveling, for example, it's probably a bit more lightweight to pack in a backpack than the Obsidian, for example. Third place title, Reinhardt gift pack again, and then the drone 2. The drone 2 is the smaller one, the slightly mini version of the Titan. Again, a very high grade stick, really, really fun to use. Quality. I play with my family. My family like to use the drone 2 because it's a bit more portable, and so that's what we have here at home. And then fourth place title, Reinhardt beanie, and then another Kwanba drone as well. So yeah, you've got a lot of good prizes there for the top 4, and I am gonna make sure that top 8 gets something as well. Prize money and little things are going to be split between top 8 because you get the little titles as well from SEGA directly. So I'm going to be collecting information. I'm going to need Steam IDs and all that stuff for you lot. All right. So, and then the last thing that I want to mention for you lot on the next edition of the Reinhardt VF Cup is that the first date will be the 19th of July. That's going to be the NA debut, all right? So if you're in and about the North American continent and you want to be a part of it, it's all going to take place online. You can take part from anywhere as long as obviously you've got a wide connection, ain't coming through on no Wi-Fi, no McDonald's Wi-Fi thing. As long as you're not doing that, we'll be cool, innit? So yeah, get into the action, be a part of it, and I think we should all have some fun, If you guys liked it and you want to have another European one, let me know. I do want to hear about the interest. That means something to me. And I'll try and hook you guys up, man. I think that this game needs to live. Any of the VF games that have come out, they deserve a chance at life. And I think we're too quick to abandon games today. And there are games that we miss out on a lot of joy because we just, as soon as another game gets announced, we just like jump ship. And I think it's not a good look. VF for me, it's the game that kind of saved my presence in the gaming community. If it hadn't have been for VF, I may not have been here today just because of how VF was able to enter my life and get me through certain situations. You understand what I'm saying? So yeah, for me, it goes a long way, and it's a very personal game for me. So yeah, I do enjoy the idea that everyone gets to share a piece of that pie of happiness. You know what I'm saying? VF's the only fighting game where when you lose, you're happy. It's the only fighting game. When you lose, you're actually okay with it. It's like, oh yeah, I could have done that. Okay, cool. Like you get the answer straight away. On other games, you'll be like frustrated. Why didn't this happen? Why did he do that? Why is he doing this random thing? You know. But VF, you know, okay, hit me with that, but I could have done this. Hit me with that, could have done it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I do enjoy supporting the game and that. So
I'm with it.
Boy, that's what it is.
I mean, I feel the same. I love, like, it's, to me, it's still a staple and a relic of like growing up from the arcade generation for me, and like practicing it and showing other players it, and then traveling and going the route with it of the FGC, like kind of brings that whole like old meets new type vibe. VF has always done two great things for me. It's developed me as a player, even beyond fighting games. I think there's a lot of times, and I know I mentioned to you this too, Ryan, where so many times, like, I will see a bad decision I make in other fighting games, but I don't realize what the bad decision was or the bad habit or become aware of it until I see it in VF play out. And it does so much for player development, and also it innovates the games and fighting games and the idea of fighting games. And what I know that no one's taught, like people should be talking about VF6, is it's going to bring a lot of innovation. Every version of Virtua Fighter has brought so much innovation that pushes the genre like beyond expectations or what we've seen, and really adds like just another circle to the square, basically, like just other shapes, other ways to think. And we're still unlocking that with VF5. And that just opens up for just more development and openness out there. And I agree with you too, Ryan. How many great games have we seen out there get to where they are because of a renaissance of the community and the level of the competition that comes out? I think VF has found its way on the main stage of the FGC, and you're going to see it in more and more tournaments simply because of the discovery, the way the community's taken to it, the way the community is accepting towards players, and just, but all around how this game allows for that platform that brings people to come together and consistently improve. And likewise, I do enjoy losing in this game. Like you learn so much and have so much exposed, and the promise it brings you as a player as you develop, and even seeing it at this level, like I owe so much to it. It's such a fantastic game and such a gift, a gem for the fighting game is as a genre and as an industry.
Ah, great to hear you say, man. Yeah, it's true. I mean, I've noticed when it comes to VF as well, like, I'll speak to people, doesn't matter what country they're from, you know what I'm saying? Everyone's got their story. Everyone's got their story about VF and how it's impacted their lives and the friends they've made and all the fun they've had. And so it's just it clearly is something that the community needs. It's a great game. It's something that people get positive benefits of. They find good energy from it, you know? So yeah, I mean, I'm not. Man said fun losing. Obviously, no one likes losing. Like, I don't think you should like losing, but it's one of them games where when you do lose, you sort of understand, like, oh, okay, you know what I'm saying? On a level, like, he got me. You know, it's one of the ones where even if you know, like, you're not really happy about losing, you have to hold it when he got you something good in it. Like, okay, cool. But yeah, man, it's been a pleasure, guys. I've had so much fun hosting this first Volume 1 for you guys. I'm really hyped about Volume 2 as well. But, you know, thank you guys for tuning in every edition, every qualifier being there. You know what I'm saying? The likes and follows on social media. I appreciate everything that you guys. That's the thing with me as well. Like, I don't take none of this for granted. You in this world, you know, not to get a bit grim here, but you don't know how much time you have on the planet. You can't really sit back and in expectation and in entitlement. You have to take every day at a time, and you have to appreciate every person you come into contact with, because, you know what I'm saying, this is all finite material. This is all, you know, it has its end, isn't it? So love all you guys. Thanks for being a part of this, man. Chris, Blessy,
It's been an honor,
Neon K.
Thank you. Yes.
Thank you guys so much, man. Chris, anyone you want to give a shout out to? Any final words from you?
Yeah, the VF community, play more VF. You can catch me next week. I will be over at CEO 2025. We will be. Let's just keep holding it up. Yeah, we do. It's my. You know what's funny though? My camera doesn't reverse it.
Yeah, no, I'm doing the original thing. What?
Yeah. So I'm doing it on my right hand.
Okay. Okay. No, that
Yeah.
feels funny. I was gonna do it like that.
So you do it like that. So then the camera it reads left to right VF. That's
yeah.
the whole purpose, and then the V being stem for the F. I'm gonna be at CEO next week. We're gonna have the finals. Shout out to Volcano Shed, excellent Kage player, one of the best in the country. Organizing the community tournament for Virtua Fighter 5 at CEO. The stream for the finals is gonna be on the TNS2 stage over at Jabali World. So we're gonna have a stream for VF. They got some talent down there. I know. I play with those dudes. So like, that's gonna be lit. So I'm gonna be on stage with it, and next week that's gonna be Sunday afternoon. I think it's gonna be around 3 p.m. EST. So just for those finals, just look out. It's gonna be on Tampa Never Sleeps too. And if you are at CEO, please, I mean, throw up the sign at me. Get at me, say hey, and I'm here for y'all. It's been so, I feel reborn in the FGC because of just VF being so big and on the main stage and everything coming together, and like all the things that I keep reminding myself, especially going through this bracket. And stoked to see the Volume 2. I know the North American player is going to show out there. Honestly, this is all, even at Common Break, everything we saw, it's all just a beginning. Like, there is so much more that will be coming and happening with VF, but take it all in, breathe, and it's fantastic. Everything from the in-game titles, from the talent, the development, the surprises, the players coming out, the communities around the world coming together, all of the players from different reaches of the world I've got to know in the last 6 months. It's been mind-blowing. And honestly, as a 15-year veteran of the FGC, I couldn't ask for anything else. I think this has been just a great year to be a part of it. Thank you for having me, Ryan Hart. Thank you, European VF community, for getting to know me, and for me getting to know your players as well. I love you guys. I love this with all my heart, man.
All right, guys, that's going to be it from us. Thank you guys once more. Really appreciate having you all on board. I'll hopefully be back for more action later on, because I'm probably going to stream some Street Fighter. So if you want to watch that, you can watch that on my stream in a bit. And yeah, it's just been really cool having you as part of the mission. And yeah, I hope this goes a long way to, getting VF up there on the main stages of everything. And maybe this even fuels an even better new iteration when it comes, So I think all of this, what we're doing, is all part of a bigger mission. And I think that what we're doing now is a good kind of contribution and a good signal for people that, hey, VF's not dead. It's alive and well, and people love it. It's got a strong following and people that are really good at it as well. So yeah, man, I look forward to teaming up with you lot someday and going and beating everyone in Japan in a beat tribe. That would be so sick, man. Team Europe wins beat tribe. That's the goal. That's the goal. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get 4 top players and then bring them all to Japan, and we're just gonna, and I'm not gonna do any work. I'm just gonna get the best guys to win. I'm just gonna be at the back having popcorn and be like, yeah, go. I'll be cheering you all on, So yeah, man. Thanks again, guys. Take care and stay locked and loaded on the socials, and we'll see you again soon. Peace.